Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the show today. Very happy to have you here. Hopefully, everybody had themselves a good weekend. Nevertheless, we're going to be getting into session 7 of Dolmenwood. Very nice. Of course, this is our last one here for a month because I am heading out. Of course, we have all the holidays and stuff. Hopefully, everybody will enjoy. Have yourself a good Christmas, New Year's, whatever it is you do. We in America aren't really big on the New Year's, although other places around the world are. But nevertheless, it's yeah, another kind of darkish day. I have a third of a cup of cold coffee, but I'm sitting with friends, and we're going to do D&D, and that's always fun. And of course,
It is always fun.
It is always fun. But we're going to be going on the road, and I'm sure we'll be accosted by various weird fantasy creatures, as you do.
No.
Yeah. I'm sure.
What?
But of course, we are starting out where we left off, which is at Shankswell Ranch, which my character's family is actually part of. And we raise devil goats for profit.
Devil goats.
They're
so
dangerous.
They are
They're
dangerous.
nasty. They're
Well, my
nasty.
background is a
Yeah.
devil goat wrangler. That's
Yeah.
my background. But nevertheless, hopefully everybody's doing well. And of course, I'm just a player here, so I'm going to shut up.
That's my cue. All
We
right.
are missing a player, aren't we? Did Adrian
Yeah.
show up?
Yeah, I haven't
we
seen
are.
him online. Yeah.
We have a
He told us
lady.
earlier.
We have an
Hi.
ethereal, meaning he's not real. We have a GOP, and we have a Thunderman.
I may or may not be real as well.
That's fair.
I am definitely a figment of your nightmares, Chester.
That's
You're
fine.
specifically.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I mean, the GOP man must be happy because the GOP did well.
It did. It certainly did.
It did.
Although
He's
there were,
so happy he's flying drones everywhere.
right?
It's him.
They don't
It's
even
been him
know.
all along.
They don't know it's me.
That whole thing with the drones, man. These people, these freaking Democrats, dude. I mean, how stupid do they think we are? Obviously, it's not a
Very.
foreign threat because they'd be all over it. So
Yeah.
clearly, the government's up to something in New Jersey. So why don't they just say, "Wow, this is a government operation. We'll keep you abreast of any updates," which means they'll
No.
tell you shit. But why don't they
No,
just
no.
say that and say, "We have no idea."
Here's why. So that way they can come in and say, we need to bring in our own drones to figure out the problem.
Yeah,
See,
but
that's how they
but
get
it is
you.
their own drones. You know that's
No,
their drones.
I know, but that's not the point. The point is that the citizens don't know.
Hegelian
And
dialectic.
Yeah, right? It's like, well, we need to bring in our drones now to figure out this problem, so it's just normalizing it, right?
Do what they do in Texas. Shoot
What
them
do
the
you-
hell down.
Clearly, there's some kind of emergency situation. What do you think it is? I've heard a lot about nuclear weapons, but I don't know. They're looking for something, though, obviously.
Yeah,
Or
I
it's
don't know.
Amazon delivering one together.
It's a test
It's
program
a
for
test
Amazon
run.
drones.
Yeah, test run.
No, the best theory I've heard is the nuclear one that because they've been seen around nuclear plants apparently. Is that they're looking for some form of nuclear material, but why? They're not just saying that's what they're doing. The only thing I can figure, if that's the case, is the bad guys have it, and that's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
They
mean,
don't
they
want
could
people
just
to panic.
right. Well, okay.
Yeah, right.
People don't
Yeah, right.
panic when they see freaking hundreds of drones in the air, and you
Hey.
don't tell them why.
I'm not saying it's smart. I'm just saying that, sometimes it's just they make decisions for certain reasons and they don't actually make sense.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, dude, just simply say it's a government operation. We'll keep you up to date. I mean, that's what they normally do.
Dude, you don't do that, we'll run out of toilet paper again.
Yeah.
Right.
It's true.
The toilet paper
Dude,
thing, man,
the
that was
toilet
still
paper
the dumbest part. The
It
dumbest
was.
part of all of it.
Dude, that happened here as well in Japan.
It's so dumb.
I was like, what are you people doing? Do you need that much toilet paper? You just bought a lifetime supply of toilet paper.
You guys have bidets, like
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And still.
And we
All
did-
The reason why it's so dumb here is because most of it in America is made in
In
America.
America.
We would
Yeah.
have no danger of running out, really.
Right.
Oh,
Well, actually, technically, here in Japan, they do have bidets in all the toilets, but they also have showers. The bidet is for the women's monthly issues.
Oh.
The shower is
you could
for
u-
your
I
buttock,
can use it on my.
your
I use them
rectum.
both, man.
You really shouldn't be watering your balls.
Why? Feels good.
Gotta get that hair to grow.
Uh,
Gotta water it.
I
More
rub
of a
in
personal preference thing.
I got to rub in my Miracle Grow, and then I
Wow.
fair enough.
water
Rub
it
in
down.
Miracle
You know,
Grow.
with
It's good.
the shower thing though, it took me a couple of years before I tried it because it was just in my brain weird. Why would I be
Shower?
squirting water on my ass? It
Yeah.
just seemed weird. But then I tried it and I was like, oh, it's just smarter.
He calls his sack a chia pet.
He does.
Chia.
Bob. It's Bob the chia pet. But yeah, no. Now I would never want to own a toilet that didn't have a shower. It just is smarter. It's more efficient. It's better.
Yeah. Just gonna call it the Bob Ross.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
called the Bob Ross. That's where I was going. I'm glad you're on board. Anyway, go ahead, do your thing.
All right, so we're gonna do a little wibbly wobbly timely wibbly instead of having to pace out the Exodus. Looks like we can just establish ourselves at the Shankswell Ranch.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you want to go ahead, otherwise we could do the midnight run.
I
And see
have-
what happens.
Well, you can launch us from here. I got some visuals for you, so let me go ahead and do that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll give you guys a one. Let's see. Let's do 1509 is the hex. Now, why don't we put that in there? We did a little bit of movement last night. 1509. It's an agricultural land. It's very, very alive. A lot of farms around here. There is this little hamlet of farms at the ranch. You are pretty close to a major crossroads amid the farms. It's called the Shankswell Cross, and it is a lively market square. But this is the tidelands of Dolmenwood. These are the people who feed the kingdom in the city.
Yeah.
of Castle Brackenwell.
Oh, definitely.
And
That's where I
yeah, for
grew
sure.
up. Yeah, working in all this this kind of areas just outside, and the family was so proud I made it to the academy. Everybody was so proud.
Hey,
But
Chester.
yeah.
Oh, check D&D stuff.
Oh, to see how my visual came out.
Yeah.
This
This is the better of the two.
Yeah, I showed this last week, but this is the mother. I thought it was a good choice. I think it's right in the middle for mom, human mom. Of course, my dad
Yeah.
died in the war. Whatever, I don't know. Ask Bill.
So, sure.
yeah.
That sounds good. Yeah, and
yeah.
actually, even that part of the map that you have on the background is the representative of the tidelands there.
I know. I went. I know what
He
I'm
did
doing.
his homework.
I'm talking to the audience, you dumb fucks.
No, okay, I'm sorry.
Wait, we're only 10 minutes
Uh,
in. You ruined it.
You also get introduced to his older sister, actually, who takes after dad a little bit more than me. And of course, you're all going to love Grandpa Reg.
Aw.
He's getting a little long in the tooth, but Grandpa's cool. He knows a lot about devil goat handling and rearing. He's quite knowledgeable. Anyway, go ahead.
So you guys are on it's a ranch. I mean, are they farmers, or they just really deal with the herd?
This
or
is a
the
small
mix?
little conclave of people who deal with the goats. Of course, they have to interact with the agriculturists for food and all kind of stuff. They're just part of the general, agricultural world here. They're just
That's
specifically devil goat
okay.
rearers.
And so what they've done is they've expanded. They've left the most devil goat ranches would be out in the high wold where the nobility is goat men, Bregel nobility is over to the west. But this is an area that was relatively didn't have the untapped for this kind of commerce. So it was a good idea or they felt it was a good idea to
It
come
was
out
Grandpa's idea.
to get away from the tumultuous wars of between the nobles of the goatmen.
Right.
Ramius and Malbleed are notoriously, and actually there's rumors. Here's one thing that you hear from your grandfather: is there rumors again between the houses of the goat lords. I can't ever be at peace. Always one vying for the other's territory. And right now, the city of Lankshorn is somewhat in the middle of this kind of a cruelty of Lord Malbleet, since he wrested the domain from Lord Ramius. And if it weren't for that frickin' worthless, well, he starts to calm down so he doesn't start talking a little bit too loud about nobility, but he looks at you and is like, if it weren't for that worthless man, Hargwash, sitting up high and High Hankel, you could keep these people under control. Now, High Hankel is the capital of the High Wold. It's the ancient capital. And they do pay fealty to the Duke of Brackenwold, but Baron Hargwash is the baron over that eastern part of the nobility. He keeps them supposed to keep them in track, in line, in their fealty to the Duke and to him. But there seems to be some lackadaisical. He says the Baron's lands have become more lawless, from what I've heard.
Yeah,
You gotta add that in.
yeah. And that's
But
where
there
you,
is
and that's why you lost your father there, kid. That takes on another meaning, doesn't it?
It does. It does. So
This
you do
guy.
have a marketplace that's available to you all if you need to get any refreshments or anything before you hit the road again. There are roads in this part of the map. I could pull that up here too for you. That they're not like the main camp road that goes from the castle off into the forest towards Dreg. I think we're looking at next, or at least the River Hamath. I'm gonna try to pull up that map so there's something for you all to refer to. And while I'm doing that, oh yeah, because we have the players map instead of the big referee map. Oh, here's an older one. This one's kind of cool. This is the black and white with a little bit of color scheme, but it's essentially the same map. And I'm going to share screen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, going live.
We'll do it live.
Doing it live. Sorry here. Have to isolate here. Okay, so you all, actually to the south, there's more tithe lands too. This map isn't exactly accurate, but boom, kind of where that knight is, all the way up to the woods. Straight up is the castle. The camp road goes to the woodcutters encampment. High Hankel is part of the High Wold here, and you have Notting Castle. You have Everdusk, Coalstoke Keep, and Redwaith Manor. This part of the kingdom is all under Baron Hargwash and High Hankel, and all these other castles are directly report to Castle Brackenwall, and they can too. But these are mostly it's far. It's far, and if you look at this time in this period of time, distance. Some people wouldn't even go more than 30 miles from their place of birth, right? So as you wake up to the smell of food being cooked by Beatrice and her kin, there is breakfast ready for you. And like I said, if you'd like, there's a marketplace that you can check out that's very close. Other than that, you would need to. You guys are going to High Hankel. That was the goal.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah, I got to go to High Hankel.
Yeah. So we've got.
I just need to get out of Brackenwall.
Yeah,
away
you
from
too.
Brackenwall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I do give all the
are-
supplies I bought to my mother as well.
Okay. You gave all the supplies you bought to your mother?
Well, I bought them for her. So, and the berry tarts are for her specifically.
Yeah, I remember him buying those things.
Sure. You betcha. Okay. So what do you guys want to do?
Go to High Hankel.
Yeah, we can follow. I got to get out of this region. I think it's for the best.
Okay. So the way there's, you'll pass the stalls of the produce for the market. You'll have fresh there's fresh rations there. There's someone selling local cider. The place is bustling with local folk trading, gossiping. There's this sound of barnyard squawks and bleats, and as you make your wagons through this cobblestoned market square, you see a lot of people are gathered at their well, and browsing the stalls by the well, and just conversations going on.
I'm gonna have to buy some food for my follower.
Yep.
Because we kind of left in a hurry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get to the list of.
So you can go ahead and you can pull fresh rations here. We could just go like a few copper for a day, 4 copper for a day for just fresh vegetables.
Okay.
If you want to buy some meat, there's that option too. But you do see as you're going through, there is basic equipment also for sale. Cooking pots, lanterns, oil flasks, ropes, that kind of thing. If you feel like.
Did we run out of oil already?
I have.
No,
I
still
do have
mine.
extras set up for us. I also introduce you guys to the retainers I've gotten to keep the camp, Mr. and Mrs. Burrell.
Oh, cool.
What other retainers have we picked up?
We got Lilibeth.
Former prostitute.
Oh, that's
Former
right. That's
prostitute.
right. That's right. You guys brought the
My
prostitute
future
in.
girlfriend.
Your future girl. Well, you aim a little higher.
I've got 5
He didn't
flasks.
say wife. He just
Yeah.
said girlfriend. So
Uh-huh.
no, but what? I'm sorry, GOP. I spoke right over you, trying to be funny. What were you saying?
Oh no, I say I have 5 flasks of oil, so I got
You
plenty.
guys sounds like you're pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, but if you need to, was there anything you wanted to pick up for at all? So we sound good, right? Is that right?
Let me see how much feed I have for my.
I'm gonna eat some of that breakfast.
I bought a lot of
Piggy.
extra for us, dude. I have a lot of feed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then never mind. I
You
think
can
I'm
put
good.
It's good to put a number on these things if you need to.
I do.
Just,
I've got it all written down.
Okay, just so no one's caught by surprise, because you're doing feed for, what, 6 animals? No, you've got 2 horses on each wagon.
1,
You've got
2, 3,
the hunter
4.
has a horse.
I have a horse.
The other
You have
hunter
your
has
own
a horse.
I have a child.
I have 2 large water barrels on the wagon. I have the various tents and accoutrements for that, of course. I have I have 20 preserved rations on the wagon. I also have fresh rations because that's always the first, and of course feed. Let's see here. It's on the mule, of course. Oh, here it is. No, that's the magic. Where did I put it? I do have everything here. Oh, here we go. I have for feed, I have 20 feed
Okay.
plus
So you got
5 on the mule, so 25, 30. I have 30 total.
How much is feed? Maybe I'll buy some extra.
Feed is only like 5 copper for
yeah,
one
it's
day.
cheap. Yeah, I just
It's
bought
really
a bunch
cheap.
for us, and we can always, I can always
I'm just
re-up
having
at various
I'm just
places.
wondering how many animals we're running. I mean, this is just for my bookkeeping too, a little bit.
Well, we have 4 draft horses. We
4
have
draft. Yeah.
we have that. We have his pig. We have 2 chargers, and I don't know what other people have. We have a mule, but I do have. I tried to stock up on feed, and I'm assuming everyone else has got a couple. But I was just trying to make sure I had
That's
enough.
cool. No, you're good. I mean, that's 8 mounts, so it's eight rations per day. So if you're doing, 30, you've got a little less than 4 days supply right now. So you should be in pretty good shape to make it to High Hankel.
Yeah. So
And I'll have my pig do like foraging rolls as we go.
Oh, sure. They can. Most of the time, they can just eat the grass on the side of the road, right? I mean, most of the time. But I tried to prepare, so I prepared.
Yeah, you did, and I'm not questioning that. I'm just kind of running the numbers in my head, and like, when circumstances arrive, like if you guys disappear in the ferry, what's going to happen to your mounts
Does
or all that fun stuff?
This
It's
is
all
why
good
you
times.
have camp followers to
Yep.
take
Yep.
care of
That's
things.
right.
Absolutely, you guys really have started to think that you're really prepared, so that's fantastic. I love that.
I like the way you
How-
phrase that.
Yeah.
I know. I'm playing.
How
I'm playing.
long?
I
How
love you guys.
long does feed last?
That's a day for per unit. It's just really simple.
Yeah.
How long does it? You mean as far as like its
Yeah.
longevity? I imagine hay is what we're in oats that we're talking about. I mean,
Right.
you can go easy a week on it, right?
Just
As
keep
long as
in
it doesn't
mind.
get wet.
Just keep in mind, Mrs. Burrow is keeping a long eye on that prostitute. Just you keep that in mind.
The only thing I
Gotta
just want to
sleep
make sure
sometime.
I'm doing time and movement right. So I think that's one thing I didn't really do a great job of tracking. But okay, so overland speed. If you're just going, let's see, 6 miles, that's 5. It says 5 travel points per day. No, referee's map.
I think we have 8 actually.
Each hex
On the
begins with
wagon.
6 miles across. Yeah, so it's your speed divided by 5. I'm sorry. So whoever's the slowest, I think was 30 with the mule/pig. So that means 30 divided by 5, right? So that's 6 travel points now is where you're at.
Okay.
On that. So 6 travel points per day. And then the way that works is if you could do a forced march, which we don't have to, but that would increase it by like another 3 travel points if necessary, like a 50% bump. I think you guys should probably know the options. And then hexes are essentially it'll list what we're doing for travel points, like what it'll cost. So this is you're in farmland, so I think we're looking at it's only 2 travel points to go along the roads here. Not a big deal. So we're going to go from 1509. We're moving into 1408 now, and that's taking, like I said, if we're looking at a full day of travel is like 8 hours. So, and we're taking off 2 points. So we're doing like a third of the day to get that far with the wagon train, which brings you to this really cheery, windswept kind of part of the Tidelands. And you have fields of crops with scarecrows, and I mean, it is flat. This is as flat as it gets. And aside from this like single,
Panhandle,
just
Texas.
gigantic, yeah, it's like Texas, but with agriculture, right? Instead of it just being dirt. Like West Texas flat though, right? But this is more like Kansas flat. This is like my country, but there's some hill. This is more lush though, hilly. Let's see, I'll drop this in, gosh. The only thing that really stands out though is this huge, enormous crag. It's like a rock. It's like 100 yards high. Huge, 200 yards across, with a flat top, and it's you can see it from let's see, it's to the south of the camp road. So we're probably somewhere in here somewhere. I mean, this is really abstract, but you're still crossing through the Tidelands. And yeah, I could find like a blank referee's map would be, because I love to see the detail on this, you guys to share it with you, but I want to keep going anyways. And as you pass by it, you can see that there are stairs going up the side of it. It is ringed by these massive trees with white leaves. Lady, can you do a 2d6? We don't have today's weather yet.
It was nice and sunny. Didn't you hear me roll earlier?
Yeah, it's not
43, 4 and 3, 4 and 3, 4 and 3.
That would be 7, which again is probably the best roll you can get in autumn. So it is a clear day, but it's not sunny. It's still chilly though. As we are coming through the last month of autumn, and if anyone wants to check out anything, or do you want to do any foraging, like on the run kind of foraging rolls, you can roll a 1. D6, and
Yeah, I'll do foraging. Why not?
you would,
Yep. I just
yeah.
rolled. I rolled a 2.
Okay,
You know
so
what? Why not?
if we're just gonna do, if you're just doing the, traveling foraging, it's not as
Quattro.
effective, but you don't want to stop and take the time for it, I assume. So,
And I pass on a 3. I haven't set my survival at 3.
yeah. I think that's what we're saying is that when you're doing, I'll figure that out later. Okay, go ahead and give me a roll then. Let's see what you find.
I
in
rolled
the
a 3.
sex. A D20, please.
Oh, a D20. Okay.
Yeah. Some of these, I'm just going to pull up in the campaign book at what kind of things you could find in this.
11.
Mm-hmm.
11. So you're going to find something known as Old Duchess. We find these pink flutes with mauve stems, and it smells. They really smell stinky. It smells really stinky. That let's see, survival check. Who else? What else we got? We got anyone else? We win. Do we have any other winners?
I rolled
No.
a 2.
Okay,
I
so
have to,
I
I have to
don't-
hit perfect to get it.
okay.
I'm
All right.
4 out of 6 on survival.
Okay, 4 out of 6. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you need at least a 3 to hit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we just keep going, but and you're able to find like six yields of that.
Of which one? The Duchess?
Yeah, the Duchess.
Okay. And do I know what that does?
It is edible. No, this one doesn't. This area, nothing really out of the ordinary.
I mean, like, what does Old Duchess do? I know it's edible, but so what is it? Is it? Oh, it's
Nothing
just like
out-
food. It's just food.
It's
Okay.
just food. It's nothing out of the
Okay.
ordinary. Yeah,
But it
yeah.
stinks. So do you really want to eat it?
It is
Do
edible.
you even know
It
who
has-
my character is?
Oh yeah.
Pretty sure he
So-
stinks.
Mr. Stinky Cheese. Okay.
I'm gonna feed one of them as a ration to my pig. So he's good.
So you just want to continue on? Are you guys interested in investigating that?
We're not going to go investigate the tower. We're going to move forward.
Okay. No, that's
I don't
fine.
know- I don't even know if Chester would stop to investigate the tower. He's on a mission from Gad.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
The mission from Gad.
From Gad.
Okay, so the last or for the next, so that's another 2 points. Or down to 4 points. You come into the open forest. You're just starting to get into the forest area now, and this is like like a bucolic kind of woods decked with like trailing ivy. You start to see sheep and swine grazing around.
What's up, Adrian?
Hey, Adrian. At the edge of the forest, in a clearing, after traveling a little bit of ways, after you see this orchard of like, excuse me. There's in this orchard surrounded by waist high stone walls, and there's this humble like 2-story cottage, really leaning in that alarmingly.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I'm alarmed.
Nah, it's okay. But these apples, if anyone cares to take a look, you can. It's just, otherwise, you can head on down the road.
I'll look at the apples.
They have someone who bites. Thank you. So there has
Always.
it's like these gnarled like crab apples, man.
Oh, you
But the
don't want
fruit's on
those.
here. The fruit is like, again, it's like this reddish purple apples. I mean, really, really, almost a magenta. And
What could possibly go wrong?
I'm gonna eat one.
Oh god.
My friend, if you're going to eat one, you better pay for it.
That's true. I will. How much are they?
No
Well,
idea.
you-
Go ask the people in the house.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Okay. Well, no, you look around, you see there is someone putting together like fruit in crates, like a tender, someone who tends the orchard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's this mousy looking human woman, kind of a late 20s, early 30s.
Oh, hey there. How much for one of them apples?
Ah, what? Oh, yeah. Oh, go. Well, you just want one? Help yourself.
Oh, thank you. I jump up to go and reach up at one that I clearly can not catch, and I take one of my arrows and kind of knock it off the thing. There we go. Yeah.
Oh, you're. Ari. Well, no, sure. You might want to try. We do. I make a cider. You want to? If you'd like to buy some, she has little bottles of cider. And then, but most of these, I take to the castle. And then I deliver some. Oh well, honestly, everything here is the castle's. This is the Duke's property, but well, it's okay if you have one. But then I take a lot down to the Roost, which is the inn down the road. And other than that, yeah, yeah. It's bitter. It's a bitter taste to it.
Of course, it's
That's
a
what they
crab
make it.
apple.
This.
Yeah.
If you
He's
ever
a
eat,
plant. What does he care?
yeah.
It's true. And
I
where-
give her.
Crab apple.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I give her one of my old Dutches as like a exchange. Just like
Oh.
here, I found these guys in the forest over there. I figured I'll give you one.
Oh,
They'll,
these get really this gets really sweet. It's actually not bad. She just like goes over to where she has a basin and starts to rinse some of it off and just starts crunching on the stem. Really good. They smell like shite, but I love them.
I'm glad I made you happy. Anyways, how much for some of that there cider there?
Well, I could probably part with one. I just like 5 copper would be fine.
Oh sure. I had 4 copper on me, but I split up a gold. I don't know how if she has change for it. I don't know how that works.
Just give me the 4. That'd be fine. I'll be fine.
Oh, all right, here you go.
But sure. No, if you head to where you're all traveling now, you headed to the woodcutters encampment, are you?
Oh, yeah, we're on a nice little adventure, eh? Going all over the place.
Oh, an adventure to be. I would love to hear about adventure. I have lots and lots of books inside about adventure.
Ooh.
Manuals and other things, yeah.
I know some of the guys in my party really like books. I can ask and see if they want to go check it out.
Sure, if anyone has trade, I'd trade a book for a book.
I'll go. Yeah, I'll let the party know since I kind of think I wandered off.
We're actually at 3 days down the trail, so.
Oh yeah. That I kind of got into eating that. I couldn't stop at just one crab apple. I had to keep going.
It's fair.
You
It's
know?
For some
fair.
reason, it smells better around here.
Yeah.
Right? Everything smells better after I was gone.
Just
Okay.
as I don't know that it matters very much, but which hex is that? Which number are we in? 1308, maybe?
Yeah, you're in 9. 1309.
1309. Oh, okay. And
Yeah, you
what do
shifted
you want
down
me to
one.
what do you want me to title it?
This is the Thurlegru's orchard. This is the orchard, you can call it. If you ask people their names and whatnot, you might get more information. But hey, he comes up to you, tries to catch up to you guys. What do you do?
Oh, I'll just let them know, basically that, hey, those apples are pretty decent, and I'll let them know basically like that. There's, if anybody's interested in, books and stuff, and sharing adventure stories.
You said it was Thurlagood?
THIRLIGREWE. Thurlegru.
Thurlegru's what?
Orchard.
Okay,
Orchard.
thank you.
Anyways,
Orchard.
I'll let him know. I'll convey the information if anybody wants to go back, but I doubt it. Still, it's an option.
Hey, I put it in the map.
Okay. Well, about a half a mile down the road from the orchard is another open glade, right by the camp road, and you see this just fantastic tree house nestled in the boughs of like these huge beech trees. It's a trio of like huge beech trees, and this place, as soon as you get close to it, you hear like, oh man, it's just really calm and peaceful in this area. There's this atmosphere of serenity, calming serenity. And on the roadside, there's a sign, and it has a dove just contentedly nibbling at hazelnuts from an open hand. And it is, you see the name called the Roost. So you are let's see, another. That's 1, 2, so that's 4 travel points. You've got 2 more travel points. This takes 2 if we're in an open forest sort of area. Okay, so we're good. We're still good. 1309. Yeah, and you see this, large sweeping wooden stairway winding around the largest trunk. There is a, for anyone who is more daring and audacious, there is a pair of rope ladders dangling to the forest floor.
Well, I am always down to do stupid things.
Well, again, it depends if you guys are sticking around here. You're going to keep going.
Yeah, I'm kind of following what the party's doing. If the party's gonna hang out or just keep traveling, I would assume we're just gonna keep traveling.
Yeah, I think you would make it to the woodcutters your encampment by the end of the day. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what
So that
what tile is that? Yeah.
That's 1209.
Thank you.
So as you're still following the camp road, you start to come off. You see, there's how would we say? We'd say we're going into still along the road. So this would use our last 2 points to get to the woodcutters encampment. So that works out perfectly. So you guys are you're 3 hex a day with all the wagon with the wagon train, essentially. Yeah, and that's fine, but the woodcutters encampment is really a very interesting place. As you get closer to it, you start to see these trees that bend, the trunks bend in all these unnatural curves, winding like left and bending up and bending back to the right and swirling like in a loop-de-loop and then growing straight up, and different trees that have these crazy Dr. Seussian sort of shapes and bends to them. There's a small path that you all pass that heads south just before the town. And so let's see, let's take a look at the settlement of the woodcutters. I will see if I can pull up a map here, but you come, let's see, right before you get there, there is this huge stone in the road, and it's an obelisk of like black marble. I guess, and huge would be, let's say it's human size. It's like 6 feet, 5'10" to 6 feet tall. And definitely about 3 feet around, but it's an obelisk of black marble, and there's a white rope braided around its center. And there is
Don't like obelisks.
Nope. Yeah, the last obelisk was very scary.
Bad things happened at that last obelisk.
Yeah. This one's not nearly does not give off any paranormal vibes to it. The other one had
a
crazy
literal specter. Yeah.
It was in a pool of water. There was a specter. There was the atmosphere was completely different in its surroundings. You know, this is on the side of the road.
Is
But
there any
this,
writing on it?
Hey,
yeah, if you look,
Adrian.
yeah, you look close, there is some writing going around it. It's a language you probably don't know. I don't think anyone here would speak it, but there is a language, something written along the side of it.
What language is it?
What languages do you speak?
Sylvan and Woldish.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Woldish.
not a Woldish, and it's not a fairy language. But they are.
Well, I have no idea what this says. Anybody else?
Old Woldish?
No Woldish at all. Nothing Woldish. So it's a different kind of script altogether. The font, the letters are not of fairy or Woldish.
I speak.
Is it Mossling?
It is not Mossling. No. Good guess though.
It's I speak Waldish, Gaff, Caprice, and Liturgic. So
Yeah. Those are all goose eggs. You, the learned one, am not familiar with it.
all right.
It is it's a mystery. Yeah. That's on the way to town.
Very old. The obelisk. Does it look old?
It looks, yeah. I mean, it's old as Earth. As you come into town, the first thing you really see is like this thatched cottage with 2 wooden towers out of the back, and a sign of a shorthorn Bregel that looks really surprised from these coalesce. It has like a puzzled face on this sign. It's a wooden sign hanging from the building, and it's as these wisps of smoke rise out of a pipe and surround its head. And it does get, as you pass it by, it does give off the smell of tobacco or pipe weed.
Do they have a caravan section to the woodcutters encampment?
Well, as you're rolling into town, there is as you come into town, there's like these really incredible worked trees. More of these trees that you saw on the edge of town. There's one in the center of town. I'll get to your question here. That is just extremely large. It's larger than the tree house that you passed before. You do get this. You do get the scent of the river. You can tell that you're getting close to water. But yeah, eventually you do find, if you do find an inn as you go down the main street, there is a large 5-story building. Looks like a tower, but it's the largest building in the village. And there's a sign of a grinning friar polishing his plate with beeswax. But yeah, this is the inn, the Merry Mendicant. And it does have a stable for your livery.
My question: is there a caravan encampment area in the woodcutters encampment?
I don't see if there is one. No, I mean there's a big square with this giant tree, but the tree's kind of roped off, so that doesn't look like a place for you. You would have to go outside of town if you wanted to camp out in your what you're asking. If you wanted to there's no RV park.
I wanted to test the setup and breakdown of my my little tent village.
Sure. That would be, you do that outside of town, probably just back the way you came. No, it's pretty dense. For a smaller town, it's very dense. You do see there is a church, different lodges and other kinds of services available, but
okay, no problem. I just go outside the tower there into kind of a cleared area, and I and the Burls just we test to see how quickly we can get the tents and stuff up.
Okay, sure. Y'all gonna join in or?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're a whole team,
Yeah.
aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you don't have to. You guys can stay in the inn. I'm just, being priestly.
I mean, might as well be helpful, and by be helpful, I mean probably not really be that helpful, but attempt to be helpful is what my character is going to do.
What's going to happen when the horses take a bite of you?
Hmm
Oh,
hmm I'm curious.
I think
Where
he's a
did his
rolling
head go? That's
Yep.
okay, dude.
tumbleweed.
I really don't need one. Anyway, so I definitely go about trying to set all that up. Like I said, I'm just kind of testing here before we get on any kind of open road, uh, and that's what I'm doing. With the Burls helping me, of course, and I have two campaign tents, two wall tents, and I have tables, chairs, cots, bedding, and a camp kitchen as well. So, how long does it take us in our first try to get all that set up?
Like a pit crew.
Yeah, well, that's where I'm seeing how long it takes, right?
I'd
Because
say it's
that's a
taking
nice
you.
little teeny setup, right?
Yeah, I'd say it's taking a good 40 minutes to an hour.
Okay, all right, we can do better. We can do better.
It's a good start though, and you are getting a couple of people watching you. They're curious, and someone asks, "Are you all a carnival? Are you going to do a show for us here?"
I just glare at this person menacingly.
I
A
look at the
show?
Batman.
I could put on I could put on a show.
Of
You
course you
should.
can.
You should do
And I
that.
pull out my trumpet and start
Let's
playing.
set up
We should
camp
be
first.
hated everywhere we go. That's okay. That's okay.
Yep.
No, I'm definitely not setting up camp. That's
No,
your
he's
guys'
not.
job.
It's
I'm gonna
okay.
play
Like I
music.
said, me and the Burls. If
I'm gonna
I'm assuming
Yeah.
the
serenade.
I go. I'm sorry, Adrian. Go ahead.
I'm gonna serenade
No.
everybody as they set up camp.
Look at the little
Inspiring-
purple wood crew. Aye,
Inspiring
He's a-
music.
he's got himself a flute. Oh yeah, those wood crew. They can blow. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
Well,
They don't
that's a
really know
beautiful
what- They don't
tune.
know what instruments are because I'm
Well, we
playing
know
my
what
horn.
instruments are, you silly little, cute little bastard. Go on.
Isn't a flute, but okay.
What are you playing?
Okay, well I'm gonna play just music to make people dance and kind of
Not again.
You
Be
force
happy.
them to
No,
dance, or
no, I'm not forcing anyone to do anything. I'm just trying to play a happy little tune.
Being
for
a
everybody.
minstrel.
Okay, sure. And before, the sun is getting low. It's getting dark just because we're at this time of year when,
Yeah.
by like 6 o'clock it's night. But people the people who came to see as you're playing, and they listen in and they come over to watch and ask questions. Where y'all from? Has you ever been here before? Little moss-headed dude, do you need a hand there holding that rope for your master?
oh,
Yeah.
I'm good, but I appreciate the offer. Hey, would you like a snack? And I hand him one of the stinky Duchess.
Oh, sure. Thank you kindly. And
Oh, no
you hear
problem.
the sound of like a crunching apple sort of sound. So as you guys are setting up, you're not too far away from the kissing stone. You see a family.
Kissing stone?
Well, actually, this is why I say that, because that stone I mentioned first, you see a family taking a kid who's wrapped up in bandages and towels, or bandages, like bundled up, really pale, pallid skin. And the child goes to kiss the stone, and then the family carries him away.
Dead. Oh my God.
Oh, that's serious.
No.
Instantly.
And then one of the people, the inhabitants, now with the woodcutter, the inhabitants, they're very big people. as far as their
They're
stout
they're
and tall.
woodcutters, yeah.
Yeah, no,
They're
yeah, lumberjacks.
they're all very stout and tall. And they say, "Oh, yeah," and they say things like, "I hope little Eustace gets better. Well, kiss the stone again tomorrow."
What is that stone?
It's the kissing stone, lass. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we kiss the stone, and it has marvel. Can heal the sick sometimes. The ancient stone it be, yeah. You have anything that ails you? Maybe you need to press your lips upon that black marble.
Nah, I'm fine.
I kiss a stone.
Oh,
Okay.
I go and
God.
I go and kiss the stone as well.
Okay. You guys are kissing it at the same time, or you take turns?
You are a little.
How big is the stone?
I think they're going to kiss
It's
together.
about twice. It's just a couple feet taller than
Same
you.
time. Same time.
Okay. As you guys kiss the stone, you feel the cold marble against your lips, and that's it.
Okay.
I don't
I
think
think it's
they
Well, I
have
didn't-
lips.
Man, I was hoping I could get rid of this purple skin. Oh well.
The guys laugh. Oh yeah, maybe better luck next time. Yeah,
Maybe.
better luck next time. Maybe you can if you ring the drone bell, maybe that'll help you. We have the drone bell in town. As you
What?
finish up camp, meet us at the end after you're done with camp, young
What did you say
Woodgrill.
the bell was called?
The drone bell.
The
Should
drone?
ring that.
The kissing
drone.
stone.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna ring that. Thank you though.
It's fun. Come on. Come
think we
join
need
us
to get
for
out.
a drink then. Looks like
I lean back to Thandaro's character. I think we need to get out of here very soon.
Oh, don't look so worried now, little guy. We're all friendly here. This is a good town.
Uh-huh. Yep. Friendly. I can tell. Very friendly. Thank you.
Oh, sure. Well, it's starting to get dark and cold, so
I'm packing up my instruments.
I love
We'll be-
how our wood crew is always terrified. It's perfect.
Yes. Well, okay. So the sun is going down. During the night, you guys gonna set up watch or anything? But as you're making your meals, and cooking and doing your dinner or whatever, you do hear the tolling of a bell, like with mad vigor, like a cling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, clang-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
That sounds more like an emergency bell to me.
Oh, let's make it bigger. Let's make it more of like a cling, a cling, a cling. Like a larger bell sound.
Yeah,
but
that sounds better.
yeah, it's not like a small bell. It's a larger, like a church bell sound, but it is vigorously being rung.
Brong, brong, brong.
Who's going to go investigate?
Are you going by yourself? Are you bringing Lilibeth, or are you bringing?
No, I'm asking who's going to go investigate.
I'll go
you
check it out.
yourself. I'll hang out with Lilibeth.
Oh God.
We keep them separated.
I think I'm going
Do we
to have the
have,
talk with the young man.
Do we have like a do we have a campfire set up? I'm gonna.
He
just hang out
is. He is from
the-
Dreg, so there.
the
he is.
campfire as
Dreg.
I can possibly hang out at.
Yeah, sure. You guys can definitely have the time. You set up a meal. I assume you got the fire going and you're cooking. Those sort of things are happening. So who are the NPCs doing the meal?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm hanging out with them. Petting
I'll
my
go
dog.
The
Oh, sorry.
NPC.
Him close.
Sorry. Windluck. Who is cooking tonight? you?
Mrs. Burrow, that is her job.
Mrs. Burrell makes an excellent meal. Is she cooking for the camp, I assume, or?
Well, anyone who wants to eat, but yeah, this is a trial run, so we're trying to do everything correctly.
So anyone who does partake in her food will have a bonus to their con roll if it's necessary this evening. It just depends on the weather's not too bad. It is cold. You are sleeping outside. So there will be a roll for your sleep.
Oh, that's something I have to buy. I forgot. Little Beth is going to need a winter cloak for winter wear.
I have a spare one. She's fine.
He does have the
How
fur.
do you have a spare one?
His
Because I
is
already
big enough
had
for the
one,
both
and
of
we
them.
got the fur one. So I
Oh,
have.
well,
Yeah,
didn't
we
you
had
sell
one
that?
for a while.
Didn't
No.
you sell that?
No way.
He
Never
hasn't sold.
did.
He
He
hasn't
kept
sold
it
That
for
is
this
waiting.
very occasion.
Just in
Mhm.
case a nice damsel needed a coat. See?
Mhm.
Gentleman. Real gentleman, this one.
Yeah. All right.
Right.
It is. That's really good. That's an incredible amount of forethought for
Wait
a
till he
first
finds out she
time
sleeps
gamer.
in the tent with me.
It's still
Sleeps in-
cold. I mean, she would need a coat. It's going to
Yeah.
be. So if we go we're into town to find out where the sound is. You go out, actually buy that. Oh yeah, let me see if I've got a direct picture. See if I have one here. Hold on. Players, maps. No. I Hinkle, Prigwort. Looks like I don't have. Oh wait, I've got a new book.
A new book.
One just
Yeah.
came in the mail yesterday, right?
What it's about.
No, I have. They released all their books from the Kickstarter in PDF form before we got them all. So I have a Dolmenwood's map book, and let's see if I have. I bet Dreg is in there, but it's hard to get to because frickin' Adobe has to give me like 30 different pop-ups every time. Woodcutter's encampment. Okay, cool. I'll bring this on over. I'll grab this one first. Boop. No. Oh my gosh.
It's
All right.
small.
Yeah. And it all.
Hey, that's not what you want to hear from the lady.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's
That's
kind of the end
okay.
of the day, I would say. Yeah.
That's when you just go home.
Yeah, just go home. Yeah.
Nothing to see here, folks.
Nothing to see here. Yeah.
Okay.
Sad
Also
day,
what
sad
she
day.
said.
Yeah,
Oh my
sad
God.
Day, sad day, sad day.
The woodcutter's encampment.
See, this kind of shit. These pop-ups go away.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'll have you guys. You're camping out here.
Okay.
So that's the kissing stone that you saw. So you have a camp going somewhere around here, nestled along these little hills. Excuse me. So you come out here to see this little shack, the big bell. And there is someone. It's across from the inn. You see all these people laughing as this drunk guy is just cranking on this bell. Oh my gosh! And you hear them shouting, "Hoist this king arise, Bagoman Bedrogor!" And then someone else is running out to ring the bell. And then they, as he rings it, the people start running past, and they start running past you, and they're giggling and laughing, and they run back, and let's see, who's all there? Who do we have there?
I'm there. I don't know who else.
Well, I didn't follow along, but would this bell start
you're doing a
bothering me?
minstrel show, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he
Oh,
packed up his
I'm
instruments.
hanging at the camp. I
He
packed
got
up
scared.
my instruments. I got scared.
That's
just
right,
the
you did get
hunters?
scared, that's true. I
And
guess
the
it's
hunters
just
get-
Clank Guy.
Well-
Impending doom is my thoughts.
So you get carried along with them. They hook you under your arms and bring you into the inn. And the person,
Me?
the man, no, who's the hunter,
Oh.
just
Oh, okay.
GOP is the only one who went, so he's the only one who's getting
Yeah,
free
okay.
drinks, free
Yep.
drinks tonight.
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah. So they buy a round of drinks and they start just asking you who are you, where you're from, and everyone's very, salt of the earth kind of people, man. They're all very friendly, very merry.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't like Mary.
Cool. I'll get
don't
yeah.
like Mary,
I'll
you
just strike
said.
up friendly conversation and
I don't
Yeah.
trust Mary.
I don't trust Mary.
Well,
Damn
you get
Mary.
handled. You get handled a wooden stein, beautifully wrought, handled with ivy leaf kind of handles, and inside is this really, really tasty mead. Very good.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's really nice and warms your belly up right away. When someone slaps you kind of on the back, not in a mean way, say, "What brings you around these parts, young mossling? How do you do?"
Well, I'm kind of on an adventure with my friends all here. Yeah, we're traveling about,
Where
exploring
are
things.
you? Where are your friends?
Oh, they were setting up a camp, just hanging out. Like they're trying to test their speed at setting up camps and stuff. I don't quite get it, but they enjoy it, so why not?
Adventure is adventure. They do it all the time. Yeah. Well,
Indeed.
welcome to our town. This is the Woodcutters' encampment. You find us all to be very friendly. What about you
They're
ever
really
rung a
trying to
bell?
convince us of that, aren't they, Warrior?
Uh-huh. Very much.
Mhm.
Yeah, you got a nice town here. I like it. Or a nice encampment. You know what I mean, though.
Sure, sure. Never been here before, huh?
No, first time. But
Uh,
I do like the ale.
this is mead. It's made
Or
from
mead.
bees.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. I meant to say mead.
Another one says we make it from squeezing the butts of bees.
Well, how else are you going to
That's
make it,
not
eh?
really accurate. Boy,
I know.
that hurt.
Oh God! Don't
That
get him started.
That
Don't.
hurt. That was painful.
It's a fantasy kind of bee.
We
Okay.
squeeze the butts of bees, and the mead comes out the stingers.
He didn't say they were little.
It's called
bees.
whi-
These
it's
would be
called
really big
whimsy,
bees.
Chester. It's called whimsy.
He's gonna be so glad he's away from us for 3 weeks.
We're
Well,
gonna be.
You'll find all of us here to be servants of the one true God.
Oh boy.
We have been, our families have been in this, in the camp for generations upon generations upon generations. Some of the first people to ever settle in the wood.
Oh, that's at least 3 generations.
Oh, more than that, young mossling. What do you call yourself?
Oh, my name's Finbo Guster.
Bimbo.
Yep,
All
but my
right.
friends call me Fingus.
Yeah,
Fingus the
Fingus.
fungus.
Well, Fimbold.
Fungus.
Mm-hmm.
You can call me Arsterid, and this is my friend and companion. We both are woodcutters. This is Paul.
It's a pleasure to meet you both.
And
Now he's
since-
slipping to his Irish accent.
I know, I got it a little bit there. Sometimes they flow into each other.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be taking the way down through where do you end in your adventure? You're gonna continue up down. You came in from the camp road. It ends here, and you gotta take the Hamath. So you would have to book travel in the morn.
What's the name of that city we're going to? I'm brain farting.
High Hankel.
High Hinkle, thank you. Oh yeah, we're going over to High Hinkle. Or High Hanky, as I like to call it.
Yeah, you get a lot of people giggling. So one guy says, "Hey, you're gonna be going through Dreg, and that's a dangerous place, overrun by rogues and ne'er do wells. And a friar was there, arrived there, came from 5 years ago to help down, but that seems all he's done and made things worse. Yeah, it's a horrible place. I wouldn't stay the night there if I was you."
But yeah, I mean, I appreciate the heads up. It's if it's not safe, I mean, I'll let my friends know.
No, one of the many dangerous things here and around the in the wood. You have the drone. You ever heard of them? If you had, you'd probably soil your soil.
But I don't know. I got a lot of soil.
We have definitely landed in Genius Land.
Oh yeah, no. There's gonna be the conversation topics here are going to be maybe
Cancer.
yeah. That's the proper word, I think. We have our dumb conversations.
Well, I know we may not be two of the smartest men in this wood, but we lived here our whole lives, and we're not dead. We've
But
survived.
you're inbred, that's for
No,
sure. Okay.
My character's the only one there, and my character thinks these guys are pretty, spot on.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like they're talking my language.
So to protect yourself from the drone, you go down, you ring the drone bell. It'll repel the drone.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not even
And-
going to be with you. Okay.
But if you do that, you'll be protected from the drone.
Well, I
And-
better do that because I don't want to
And
get
then
attacked.
you have to buy a round of drinks. Hey, he's gonna ring the bell, y'all. And other people get to stand up and they cheer, and they start escorting you outside to the bell. Okay,
This is a bad plan.
when you ring the bell,
There is no plan.
there's no plan.
That's always the worst plan.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to die because ring the bell.
I'm ringing the bell.
Okay, you gotta make sure to say, "Oist this kind of rise, Bagelman, Bedroggle."
I'm not gonna remember all that, but
Here, try saying
oysters, kind
this
of eyes.
rise, Bagelman, Bedroggle,
Bagelman, Bagdraggle,
Bedroggle,
Bedroggle.
Here, drink some more mead before you do.
I drink some more mead and then I say it perfectly.
Okay. And then they go. Go for it. So they say go for it. You're standing outside. Whoop whoop whoop. Dang it! I did it again. Zoom, baby.
I do it. I ring the hell out of that bell. Should I roll to see just how well I ring the bell?
No, man, you don't need a roll to ring a bell. What the
Okay.
hell?
I was
What
just
the
gonna see
hell?
like a performance kind of thing,
Bang bang bang. No, everyone in the camp, you hear that toll again of that bell. And
I
you
guess
run.
it means nothing.
I'm measuring lace ties, and I hear it again. I'm like, this is quite a loud place.
Then they all start giggling and running
How,
back to the inn.
How
As you
how am I
notice,
feeling
the inn it does have a moat and there's water that goes. So you go across a bridge, then you cross
The inn have
another
a moat?
bridge. There's water that runs right through here.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it doesn't surround it, but it goes across the front of the inn. There's a small river that kind of goes through. Oop, fucking shit.
It goes
What's
through all that.
fucking-
That's a bad
fucking
day.
Family
They
show.
also have Tourette's apparently.
Really?
They do. Bob Saget.
Yeah,
So-
that's one of the side effects of ringing the bell.
Yeah. Yep. I don't know if you guys know the Bob Saget where that's from. You guys
Oh,
ever-
I do.
Yeah, I do.
I
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
met him.
Bob. He died
No,
in a
no.
sad way.
No, that's from Tourette's guy on YouTube back in the
Yep.
early days of
Yeah.
YouTube. He used to yell Bob Saget and fuck salt. So fuck salt. All right. You go back to the inn, and yeah, you buy a round of drinks. You buy in about 8. Let's see, I'll roll with how many of these woodcutters are with you.
Oh boy, he's wasting all his money.
He's wasting his money, that's for sure. There's 12 people, so it's 15 silver.
Okay.
A glass.
15 silver a glass?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Some expensive stuff.
So just give me the total on gold. And
No, you figure it out.
oh,
Snake.
great. Wait, how many people did you say?
Yeah, you
Here,
gotta put a
there
chart
you
up
go.
there next to you, dude, so you can throw money prices at us.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Everyone has access to the books.
Hey, now.
I don't need to do that. I'm
Sure,
here
I-
running the game. That's
Hey.
18
it's gonna,
gold.
18 gold. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll spend my 18 gold.
Good
All
lord.
right.
That's
Yep.
almost a whole month's rent.
Yep.
Excellent
It's a
plan.
lot of money.
Yeah,
Excellent plan.
and you're there for a while drinking, and they tell you stories while you're there. So
He's
one
not
thing to
gonna-
know is you're going to have to go down the river. You could rent passage to take you to Dreg.
Mhm.
The Burls and I are having Pragmaphone study hour, just so you know.
Of course. Um,
Across the-
across the river is a
Cleaning
real
my gear.
dangerous place. Don't go there. Okay.
Okay.
It's called Hag's Addle, and that's where the hag wanders.
All right.
All right. Um,
Her name's Nancy Pelosi.
yeah. Sometimes she looks like AOC, but you also find out that the woodcutters, in addition to their work as loggers and woodcrafters, they practice an art known as fernging.
That sounds pornographic.
Yeah.
Fernging is the copacing and maintenance of trees, with like being able to heighten like the properties of wood, and they can create timbers with unusual and even magical qualities. Fernging also can play a part in how they raise some of the trees so that they take on a real supernatural form in their growth. Instead of just growing straight, they can grow them in different ways. And the fruits that those bear have some magical properties too.
Ooh, I just had a thought. So, since I am a mossling, I can have like bark armor and things of
Mhm.
that nature. So,
Mm-hmm.
so are there any sort of any of this magical wood that they're talking about? Anything that, well, like, I'll start talking to them about it, ask them like, if there's any like, useful like what are the different things that they can make the wood do that's magical, right? I'll kind of try and learn more about it, see if maybe I can get some of this, if I can.
Well, they can make, cups and that can make the ale taste sweeter and be stronger and drink longer. And same with pipes that make it smoke even better and smoke longer. And sometimes you can even make it so the smoke can take on different shapes when you puff out the smoke and take a life of its own. There's those who've been able to craft wood to the point where it takes on a lighter than air sort of a ability, so that people can um, ride these broomsticks sort of things, right? And they can fern some wood to be as sharp as metal, and they can fern some wood to be shields that are tough as iron, and they can fern, little to do, plates and things like pauldrons and van braces and whatnot, and chest plates. They haven't had the reason to do that for a long time, but it's possible you could commission someone for such a beautiful piece.
Ooh, I was wondering if somebody
Let's
can
talk
make.
about a flying broom.
What's up?
Maybe we have a fly.
What happened?
Huh? You
I
said
saw about a flying broom,
Oh,
flying shit.
Yeah, well, you're roboting very badly. We can't hear a word you're saying.
oops.
Correct.
Oops.
I think it's also a bit like it feels a bit delayed too, right? Like
Yeah. Yeah.
that's weird.
I
don't
think
know.
he was asking about a flying broom.
Mhm.
I think he said
It's not
instead of
a
flying
flying
broom, a
broom.
flying chair.
No, but we have a flying ship.
Oh, ship.
Oh, that would be handy. Let's have one of those.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah. Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh, lost a lady.
I mean,
But
it doesn't have to be that big. It just be 10 feet long.
Oh, more like a rowboat.
And so for
Okay.
a lot of those, many of the things he's describing to you, there are a lot of artifacts. There's only a few of the older woodcutters who still have that kind of craft. And if you waited till morning, maybe we could introduce you to them.
Oh, that'd be great. I bet my friends would love to meet him too.
Sure. Well, the night is getting long or late, and it's time for us to go back home ways now. It was nice to meet you, Fergus.
Oh, it's nice to meet you guys too. And I'll probably be seeing you in the morning then. So have a good one.
Good one. Yes, we'll be out south of camp, out chopping wood in the morning if you want to find us.
All right, sounds like a plan. I'm off to stumble back to my camp.
Stumble back to his camp.
Excellent.
So I do that. I stumble back to my camp.
Then we literally see him rolling into the cab. Whee!
It's late out. Not everyone's up. I'm sure. I'm not. What you guys are totally doing there.
Who's on watch, by the way?
Somebody's on watch.
I'll take first watch.
Okay.
That's
Sure.
second.
All right, you should roll to see if you detect me, because I'm coming in stealth.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll for your
Why are you coming?
stealth.
Stealth. It's your own camp.
Yep, I'm gonna sneak up on him.
Boo ha, scared you ha.
Mm-hmm. Okay, all right, I gotta roll.
Whack.
All right. Ooh, a 2. That's not good. All right, you
Well, I also you want you to do a con save do a con
Oh, yeah.
check first.
is that still a D6 or is that a D20? I forget.
That's a D6, and your success is on a 4
Okay.
and higher. It's a 50.
Oh,
There you
4.
go.
And then if you have any con bonus, so you're not too inebriated to go ahead and try and be stealthy. So go ahead, give your stealth.
You rolled a 2.
Give a stealth roll now. Well, you had to do. I wanted to see.
Okay. All right,
we
fair
were
enough.
Gonna adjust. There is you had a couple drinks, and that's when you do your first con check after the second drink. Or when
Okay,
you
It
have
so
wouldn't
then
take much to get a tiny little plant man drunk.
Yep.
He's a lot stockier
wow.
than he looks.
For some reason it's huge, but it's a 3 total. So just beat a 3 and you'll beat me.
No, you fail.
Oh, okay. I failed. So you just
yeah.
hear like a squishy sound coming out of the darkness.
Yeah, the goober something approaches the camp.
My ears twitch and I turn to look to see, but I can see in the dark, so I would see who it is.
Yeah.
Well, you'd see this, meandering form of Fingus as he's walking, trying to look like he's being sneaky.
You see me like hiding in a bush, but I'm giggling.
I'm gonna try to sneak up on him now and surprise him.
Okay, so now give me a D6 roll.
So we have a bush hiding in a bush.
Yep.
Yeah, if so, you give me a D6 roll, and if you have any bonuses for surprise.
Somebody please pick the dice up.
You gotta refresh the
I'm
page.
sorry, I'll do it. I'll take care of it. I've been over here working on putting his animations in.
That'd be a dex.
No, it's a surprise. It's a surprise check. And surprise is generally a 4 or 5 or 6. I guess is how you guys we're doing.
So I'm not surprised. I see him trying to sneak up on me as I'm trying to sneak up on him.
Yes.
Oh God!
You see him. He's coming up after you. What are you gonna do? He's trying to be sneaky. So he know.
Yep. Well, this didn't go according to plan, huh?
I guess not.
All right, well, we better go back to camp.
What have you been up to?
What was your plan? What are you trying to do?
I was trying to
Why are you
sneak up on
sneaking
you
around?
and go blue.
Oh, well, I saw you like a long ways away.
Yeah, I saw you
Probably
too.
when you're hiding behind a bush, you probably should actually hide behind a bush, not the side of the bush.
That's true. I was drinking a
I'll
lot.
be the boss.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways, let's
Have
go back to
fun?
camp. Oh, I had a lot of fun. I got to ring a bell and spend a lot of money on drinks.
And as on
That's
cue,
what we heard.
as on cue, you hear the sound of that bell again.
This damn
My
bell.
ears twitch.
I
don't
guess
know
they're
how
partying
anybody can
later.
sleep
Does
with
that
this
wake us
bell. That's
up?
kind
I
of.
know
That's
it is
why I kind of like.
it's a noisy place. You're right.
That's why I kind of decided to
Ah.
just take first watch because I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep tonight with that bell keep going.
Damn Hicks.
Well, it seemed like people were getting pretty tired when I left, so I mean, it probably won't keep going on for very long.
Talking about getting tired, you're making me sleepy.
Anyways, we let's head back, and we've wasted enough time. I'll make sure to let the party, when everyone gets up, let the party know everything that I was told. So
I'm dropping the other characters' stuff for you, GOP.
Okay. You did see yours, right?
Yeah, no, I've already put it into the presentation. And as real, what is he? What character is he running here? Oh, we already did him. Okay, there you go. You should have everybody.
All right, I'll go run those generations.
How freaking sexy I am!
Wow.
Yeah, we know people said I already had the best animation of mine.
Oh yeah, you absolutely did. Yours came out really great.
Yeah, yours looks good. Yeah. Actually, I like your hands messed up, but I like yours as well.
My hands off. Wait.
No,
I'll do second
GOP.
watch.
No.
GOP.
No, mine. Yeah.
I'll do second watch.
I got second already.
I'll be the last watch in the morning.
Yeah.
I guess I'll sleep through the night then.
The rest of the night is uneventful. No more tolling of the bell.
Yay!
So nope, but I think with camping, gosh, no one's lost any hit points, so you don't have to worry about healing anything. So you should be in pretty good shape. You had a fire going, you had tents, so we wouldn't have to worry about any kind of adverse con checks due to conditions. So not the greatest of rest because it's outdoors and in the autumn, but as cozy as it gets, and as peaceful as it could be.
Right. Well, I mean, that's the point of the military camp. I do in the morning. I get up. Other than my morning priestly stuff, I do go over to the ferry and book passage for the entirety of the caravan.
Must be a big ass ferry.
Well, of course, they move people across this river every day, all day.
Yeah, they do, and they carry lots of wood up and down the river every day too. So it is nothing out of the ordinary. And it's a gold for the whole caravan.
Okay, I pay.
Horses, wagons, and all. Right, that's fair for everything.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. So you've come back to the party, telling everybody you booked passage on the ferry. Pack it in. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
During breakfast, he tells us about their wood magic stuff, and I go, really? I wonder if we can get some magical arrows that hit. I'm always missing.
I think we should try to get a magical bolt.
Or a magical bolt.
Fly over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should definitely check that out before we leave. But
where's the is this taking us to Dreg? Is that
more
where we're
about
going?
the Droon?
I'm sorry. So last person I heard was Thundero. Yes, you're going to, or what did you say, Dreg or Droon?
Dreg.
Yes, you're going to Dreg.
Wonderful.
Yes, absolutely. The sarcasm is true. Then
left there.
Adrian, what did you say?
I asked him if they told him more about what the Droon was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I shared with whatever I know, but they didn't tell me that much.
You ring the bell and you're safe.
Yep, I rang the bell, so I'm all good. So I think we'll be fine, guys. That's how it works around here.
Yeah, I don't know. That just sounds silly to me. Why would you be safe?
I don't know either, but I spent a lot of money on alcohol, so I think it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That's good logic.
Do I still feel like
yeah.
impending doom is upon us?
Do you feel impending doom? I don't know. But
as purple as you are, probably.
Do I have like?
When don't you feel impending doom? So I can't.
Yeah.
But as you get here, you go through the town, you see the streets, they're like tall wood paneled clay roof buildings, really well made out of hazel and beech and oak. And there is this stream that runs through the streets, in like different channels. And the it's just a pretty standard, like it's a village, a couple hundred people probably live in the village. And there's lots of different shops inside the village. So was there, you find something where that would sell woodcraft, is what you were saying?
Yeah, the magical woodcrafting thing is what I was interested in looking.
Okay. Well, as you get through you see like this huge wild limb oak tree. That looks like it could be 1,000 years old. I mean, it's massive. Then, yeah, there's a building with a sign with of wood being carved into a chair, by a knife with a smile on it. I don't know, some fucking shit like that. And then, yeah, you go inside and yeah, there's like lots of woodcraft for sale in here. There's a proprietor, slender man, stick thin man, and he's got he's working around his store. Yeah. Welcome, Mossling. Haven't seen one of you in a long, long time.
Oh, hi there. I hear I hear this is a place for some magical wood.
Magical wood? Why, that's quite a compliment, I would say. My wood is good. My wife never complains. She calls it magical. But I don't know what you mean by magical wood. Do you want to buy some?
I was curious about it. I mean, if I could
you
afford it.
don't like my jokes, Sundero? It comes down and strikes you dead.
Yep.
No, I'm kidding. They all talk like they're from Canada, But
yeah, that makes it worse.
Oh, hey, my people.
Okay, Wisconsin. No.
You sound like Mosslings.
Oh yeah, I've been a fan of your people for many a year. I love all the things, the woods that you can make out of your own bodies. I wish I could hack off my arm and make it a beautiful piece of, grow it back and turn it into. But for magical things, no, I'm sorry. That's an old art form. That someone was pulling your leg at the bar, I'm afraid.
Oh darn. Well, I mean, it was worth checking out, I guess.
Probably not, according to Chester. He probably feels like it's a waste of time.
Well, I don't know who that Chester guy is, but he sounds like kind of a downer.
It's all right.
He's a dick.
As I sit here quietly minding my own business.
Okay, cool. All right, well then there's that was a fun little dead end. Let's keep going.
All right, are we on the ferry yet?
Loading on the ferry now.
Fast forward in time.
Sure. Let's cut to Dreg then. We'll go.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hang on.
We're going to go around Dreg. We're not going to go through
If we're going to Dreg, then these civilians, I need to talk to them. They need to stay very, very close to me at all times. This is not a safe place, and I know this town far too well.
Yeah, Dreg's a shithole.
Why are we going there again?
Because that's the only way to get to High Henkel. You can't go around the forest any easier. Okay, so you have to come. This is the woodcutters' encampment. You got to take the river to Dreg. This is Shantywood Isle. That's Dreg. Then you're going to take.
There's nothing showing.
Oh yeah. Fuck. Thanks for
I was about to say, do you know you're not showing your screen?
No, I forgot. I turned that off.
You're not showing your screen.
And this is the very important thing that is going to be on the test.
This here would win the whole game.
Oh no, my file's now not working. Oh no. Okay, so here we go. So you're here at the woodcutters encampment. You would take this river to Dreg.
Okay.
Yep. And then you continue on this road to Lankshorn, then to High Hankle.
There's High Ankle
This
down there being
the
all
place.
hanky.
Yeah, the place where Chester's from is quite phallic. Go figure.
I'm not
But
from
then-
High Hankle.
Aren't you? Oh no, that's
No,
right.
I'm
No,
from
we're going to High
Breckenridge.
Ankle.
Why did I get that confused? I don't know.
I don't know.
But Dreg. Okay, so Dreg, back to the map. Boom. What do you want to tell them?
Just stay by me. We got to get through here. I need to see it first, though, because that's not the right map. There you
Dreg.
go.
Are you talking
Just
to all the humans or
No.
just
I'm just talking to the
NPCs?
civilians who can't defend themselves.
Notice how everything's nice and cheery
He's
in
talking
this
to
map,
me specifically.
and then you go to Dreg, and it's dark
Yeah.
and yucky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's literally a dreg. It's a great name.
It
Perfect.
is.
Perfectly
It
chosen.
is a great name.
All right,
so
so
you
we
have-
come in, I'm assuming we come in by the port down there somewhere, one of those piers.
Yes. Yes.
How long did this trip take us down the river?
Well, I would assume with the speed of I wonder how many. Yeah, let me look at the real map and see. So, and just to help with the overall documentation you guys are doing of this, the Woodcutters encampment is on the eastern, like almost the due east of 1109 mapper. Then the Hamath will cut down into 1209 and into 1110, which Dreg is in. And Dreg is kind of in the western center part of the hex, not the far west, but center west. And the Hamath runs directly south from Dreg. So as you are mapping, you are going to be going back through 1209 down the river. So that is 2 points, then another 2 points once you get into Dreg. So you're going to be going a third of a travel day down the river. I think 30 is fair enough for the boats, like the travel speed.
Sure.
Yeah.
And Dreg is in what, 110 you said? Or
Yeah. Well, 11. Yeah. No,
1110.
1110. Yeah.
1110 is Dreg. Okay.
And directly above it is 1109, and that's where the Woodcutters encampment is. But you're going from.
You
Across the
said
river.
the Woodcutters encampment was in 1209.
It's 1109.
Okay.
I wonder if they have good tofu in there.
1209.
Is it like
1209
evening, afternoon?
1209 is. Ay, fucking shit.
This
He
is
is
going
having the time
so
of his
well.
life.
All right. So you traveled through 1209. Here's this little fucking thing. I hate your ass so bad. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Having the time of his life over here, boys.
Castle Brackenwald, 1408, 1309 is the orchard.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Theodore
12
Grove's orchard. Yeah, 1209.
1209 is you just passed through it. You don't know what this is, but that's Woodcutters encampment is the 2 houses in 1109, and that's the beginning of Hag's Addle, this little area here.
Okay. And
It's right on the border.
1110
Then you take
is Dreg. Okay.
just
I'm just trying to get accurate mapping.
you're fine.
All right.
It's not your
What
fault.
time is it in the day? Is it evening, afternoon? Where are we at?
You're gonna go about 4 hours, so you're leaving in the morning, so you're gonna be just what, noon?
Right around noon?
Right around lunchtime you'll get to Dreg.
Well, that's better than the nighttime.
It is better. It does give you time to get out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we get there, I tell the girls, the 2 NPC girls, to get on my horse. I hop off of Bernie and tell them both to get up there. That way I can keep a better eye on them.
What 2 NPC girls are you talking to?
What are you talking about? Her
My follower and
retainer
your followers.
retainer.
Oh, well, okay. All right.
I'm trying to keep them safe, Chester. This isn't a safe town. It's a very
No.
bad town.
Dreg's a bad town, and the island here is Shantywood Isle. That's
So
its
why
own
stop?
independent
Just keep
nation.
going by.
We're gonna. But I'm getting them up
Because
there
the
so
only
I
way
can
to
make
get
sure.
to the place we need to go is through this town. You
No, we
can't
stay on
go
the
around
water.
this town.
Can you stay on the water?
I don't know.
Let's see.
Can we?
Where's there river
Um,
Can we?
If you do that, you will.
Well, does the ferry even run there? It might only run to
Can we?
Dreg.
It runs to Dreg. It's not going down the Hamath
Oh,
to the
okay.
Falls of Nif.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
we
fine.
want to go off the waterfall.
Yeah.
All right, no
Yeah, you don't
problem.
want to go off the
So we
waterfall.
disembark the ferry and we head to the high road there.
Yep.
We just head through town.
Yeah. Sure. As we said, like when you get to Dreg, it's a shithole. It's very oppressive. There is a atmosphere of oppression, depression.
Corruption.
Well, there's like a spiritual malaise in that town
Mm.
that you feel when you come to it, which is very unnatural, sort of miasma.
This place
to-
needs Jesus.
Start walking in. I'm like, this town doesn't make me want to dance at all.
No. No, and as you come off the ferry, you're met by one of the Dreg's constables, who
If you can call them that, yeah.
right who ask you to pay your taxes for Lord Malbleet since you've landed here at Dreg. So that they require a silver piece per head.
Just give it to them. It's not worth it.
Yep, I'll give him
Sure.
the silver.
Okay. And he puts it in his purse.
Okay. I'm a silver.
Okay, and let's see if you guys are fortunate enough to have any, random encounters while you're here.
Fortunate.
As he prays over his holy
Yep.
dice.
Okay. We look good. Looks good. No random encounters hit on Dreg. And we say it's probably a good 20 minutes to get all the way through town,
Excellent.
which is enough. You get a random encounter every 20 minutes. And I roll every. You want to do game time? Let's get a 2d6 roll for what kind of day we've been having.
All right.
Our weather wizard's got it.
She's our weather girl.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And over
A
here.
3.
Oh, today is rain,
Of course it
driving
is.
rain.
We're in Dreg.
Mm.
Of course it is.
Yeah, it is muddy walking through this. It's a pain in the ass. It's gonna impede part of your travels. So we're gonna do another random encounter roll, and we're good. We're good. I'm good.
It's
You're
so
good.
desperate. So yeah, let's just let our murder hobos here kill the entire time. Go ahead, just don't tell me about it.
No, we're gonna get out of
Mhm.
here. Our best bet is to get out of here as quickly as possible. We're lucky that it's raining because there's not as much activity in the streets.
That's true. That is.
I
Good
don't
point.
like this place. I don't like this. I don't like this place.
You do
I
see
don't.
this. You see this waif of a
It's
kid,
worse
who wearing like rags, running through way, and like looks like 3 town guards are chasing him, and they're saying "thief, thief," and onlookers are like jeering and throwing fish guts at the kids. And so
That's
yeah,
wonderful.
that's just to give you a good impression.
How you
It's a
doing,
great town.
GOP?
Oh, I'm doing well. I'm just enjoying the scenery.
No, I gave you 2
Oh.
pictures to cling.
Picky met with
Oh,
the animation.
yeah, I've been messing with them. They're not working as well as I would have liked. I can show you what I'm working on ladies. I can show you what the last generation of that is, but it's not what I was hoping for. But
mutate into some sort of spider creature.
no, actually, surprisingly enough, she starts walking around, like
Whoa.
yeah, like in her I'll just show you. It's definitely not the last thing we're gonna use, but it's still like interesting what it came up with.
Well, I got them all cropped in. They're working, and it's the same as before. So it's pretty cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we are at this crossroads right here. I'm assuming since we made it through without getting ganked.
Yeah.
Took us about 20
Um,
minutes or so, 40 minutes, hour, whatever.
Yeah, 40 minutes to an hour. So you're passing Dreg. You've left Dreg. We're going to be looking at the big boy map here. we're outside of town, and let me look and see what text we can call this. I think you're moving right along to shit in a basket. Where's it called?
Oh, the file exceeds the limit? Oh, man.
What?
I
How
can't.
big is
I
it?
can't. I don't. Apparently, well, let me see. Apparently it's bigger than what I can put in here, but
Yeah.
That's what she said.
their max is 10. This is 14.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Mm.
So you're going to go into hex 1010 is the way the road.
Hex Tintin.
1010, yeah. That is what I'll give you a description of it as you guys go along the road here. 1010. Yeah, it's tall sign birches, and these are like bored with beetle holes bored into a lot of these. You come across this crossroads that we saw on the other map, and on it there's a signpost that says indicating to the north says Hag's Addle. To the south it says House of Herodwin, and has the symbol of a inn. To the east, it has a dreg, and there's a symbol of a ferry. And then to the west, you have Lankshorn, and a symbol for a town.
Okay.
Cleric, lead the way.
You've got a
I
couple.
like how they're multilingual. It's good.
Yeah,
It's very
you got it.
European of you.
You're actually very much correct. You've got to possibly get through this hex and call it a day. You're on the road is now known as the Ditchway.
That's good. That's comforting.
Okay.
So you could travel to this inn, or you could camp on the road or off the road. How do you want to do? It's a tangled forest, so you wouldn't be able to really lead anything into that. So you'd have to really go on the road.
Well, on the
Impressive.
road to the west, there's an inn.
Yes.
They're on the road to the south.
Yeah, well, we're not going south. We're going west. We're going to High Hankle.
Hi,
Right.
hi, Amy. Sorry I
what's
didn't
this
say
building?
hi earlier.
Sondero?
What's that building? I see a building to the west right there.
That would be probably the inn.
Okay. Well, that's probably where we should go. I'm just saying.
That could be
Let's
one,
go.
or it could be or it could be a different inn. But there is an inn to the west.
Okay, well, we'll stop at the inn then. Sure.
I mean, not the west, the south. The south. To the south, there's an inn. To the west is the road, and the road leads to Langston.
I see.
Which
But
I showed you.
he's
Or
talking about
Lankshorn.
that building on the western road is what he's talking about.
Yeah, you're not really sure. I mean, there's an inn down here and there's an inn up here. So yeah, but just you may for today you would make it to the end of this hex. So we could go. You could push it just a little bit to make it to that inn that's off the road here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So we're gonna get in late to the Jaunty Horn. It's a high gabled inn that spans this ditchway like a bridge. There is a sign of a curled bugle with a portrait of Lord Ramius. So these folk have that's the noble that they put on their building. You guys are all pulling up and going in to the inn.
We'll
And
stable the animals first.
Okay. Yeah, there's some surly kind of guards at this place, and they give you the typical questions is like how much, how long, or what where you're going to, that kind of thing, from Dreg, or traveling through.
I tell them I am a Plurtine priest, and I am heading to High Hankle to address my order's leader.
Okay. And they do the what do we have for this? This is now Hex 910.
This is hex 9100910.
Yeah, 0910. As you get into the inn, there's this, just a stout, like muscular woman, wearing sheepskin jerkins, striped pantaloons, and really big muscular arms with tattoos on them.
And the name of this inn again?
The Jaunty Horn.
I say hello to her as I walk in.
Hi there, little one. And who's this tall glass of water you bring with you? She's looking at Thundera. What's your name, lad?
I just look at her.
You look like a strong lad.
I don't even answer.
What are you drinking?
Ooh.
I still don't answer. I just stare at her like, leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
Hi. Hey, little purple guy. Is your friend a mute? Or
that's Dinrick.
Is he just a mute or is he just scared?
He doesn't like to talk a lot.
Oh, he's got... Did they snip his geldings, I'm afraid?
No, he's mourning the death of his brother.
That's true.
Oh, you poor...
And I was just back in my hometown that I hate, so...
Oh, were you? Are you? Let me guess. You came in from Dreg, huh?
Yeah.
Well, here. I'll cheer you up. Have a drink. Let's have a drink. And she puts out drafts for everybody.
Thank you.
Let's
Even
have
a bush?
drink.
Sure, 4 copper apiece.
All right. Here, I thought it'd be free.
Well, I've got these. This is the cheap stuff. I do have some nicer Keys Balm if you'd like. That's from the Abbey of Keys where you guys were a while back. Good stuff. We serve it in the horn. As you notice, they have drinking horns hanging behind the bar. And
I
how much is a
misspelled
horn?
that. I put down the jaundice horn. No, that's not right.
Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
So they're serving tables, and you see like there's a whole bunch of kids running around that are also serving tables and playing, different ages. And she says, "I'm Jezebel Nag, and my husband there, Molish. He's tending the bar, but you're all welcome here. Now, you see, there's this also behind the bar is a 6-foot long drinking horn.
How much
Nice.
is a drinking horn?
What's that for?
You can sleep in that, Adrian.
You could there, little guy. That's for settling
the small one.
That's for settling disputes. When we have arguments, that's called the judgment horn. The one who can drink all of it wins the dispute.
That's perfectly
Interesting.
rational.
How many times has it been used?
It happens from time to time.
That sounds fun.
Do they live after drinking it at all?
Well, yeah. Of course they do.
Within a year, the kidney stop, but that's not the point.
Well, they do spend some time outside draining the beer out.
Draining the what?
The beer.
Well, I'm leaning against the counter or bar, whatever it is, and looking at the door because we're still too close to Dreg for my comfort.
Oh, don't you worry about that. And she leans in front of you, puts down her elbow, and puts out her hand. She's like, "You want to go? One round? Come on.
Do you mind if I play some music?
None of your silly music, mind you. We won't have you charming any of my children away."
My ears kind of droop like sadly, and I'm like, okay.
Okay, then.
Just
go ahead.
dancing music? Is dancing music okay?
Dancing, as long as it's not any of your enchanting music, I'm wise to you, little wood grooves.
Enchanting music? I mean, that's a compliment that my music would be enchanting, but...
You are definitely one with a silver tongue, I must say. Now, you handsome one, come on, let's arm wrestle. Contested strength roll.
Fine. What am I rolling?
You're rolling a d6, add your strength to it.
Add my strength.
just gonna-
So +2, I think it is. Hang on, I gotta look at it. Where is it? I think it's
While
+2.
this is all going on, I'm just gonna be playing some jovial music, but nothing enchanting.
Oh, beat a 5.
I did not.
Didn't beat.
Oh, that's close though. It's a good tussle. She ends up pulling out at the very end and tapping you.
Excellent.
Excellent. She
taps
pats, and then
you.
she pats.
It's a bad day
she-
for you.
She she taps. She doesn't peg him. She just taps him. She just but she pats you on the shoulder. It says, "You're a good sport." Now, she decides to say, "If you're all staying for the night, the guards probably have your horses all up and ready. So this is common fare, and you guys want to know what's available for eating, or you just want to pay and move on to the next day kind of thing?
Move on.
It's up to you.
Moving on.
Okay. Well, then we'll just...
Greg still.
Oh, you're fine. So we're just going to do... You have shared rooms here for, if you want, it's 2 to a bed. So let's just break it up and say 2 silver piece.
2 to a bed, huh?
Well, 2 beds. Yeah, of course. Doubling up there.
So that's 4 per room.
I'm
It's
going
two-
to.
Let's just do 2 silver piece, 5 silver piece a night. And then stabling and fodder is 4 silver piece per animal a night.
Okay. All right. And
so go ahead and manage your own meal, your lodging, and your stabling.
I did. So I am. We're going to have our Bible study, of course, hour, which is important. And I'm going to
Absolutely.
try to convince the
I did
whore
that
to
last
join
night.
us.
Convince the who?
The whore.
Your
She
girlfriend.
needs Jesus.
Or the
Well,
fantasy world equivalent.
I mean, you don't. If you want to try and if you want to could do a reaction roll? Why don't you roll a 2d6 and see if you're able to give her?
Can I roll against him to convince her to stay with me?
Well, it's not going to be all night. We're just doing a Bible study.
She don't got time.
Pragmaphone.
All right, we got things to do.
All right.
You think she's going to hang out with you? She's my follower.
Yeah, that's fine. You pay her. I'm gonna pay her
I'm just
something else.
offering her the opportunity to find Jesus.
Oy vey.
Okay, I rolled 7.
Okay, you rolled a 7. She's uncertain. Seems a little not put off, but just no, thank you. She's very polite about it, but you feel that maybe she's might open up.
Okay, good.
Maybe not. Maybe not tonight.
It takes time.
Yeah,
I'm good.
yeah.
I'm good.
But
So
who is she going to open up for first?
Well, he doesn't care about that. He doesn't judge like that. I'm a cleric.
Do you have
I'm not a priest.
do you have a charisma modifier?
No, I do not. No.
Okay.
I do against
Andero,
goats.
do you have a charisma modifier?
Only against goats.
Okay.
I have a charisma modifier.
I know you do.
Well,
You're a charming
against
individual there. Are you going to try and seduce the NPC, or are you going to be a gentleman?
I'm going to be a gentleman.
Good, good. I only need so many scoundrels in the party. And someone's already volunteered for that occupation.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a lech.
So
I'm a scoundrel, but I'm not a womanizer.
a womanizer. There we go. Very good. He's a fairy feminist. So we're moving on to
No, not feminist.
The next day,
Don't worry, they all are. It's fine.
They all are. The next day.
and it's
Okay.
a 4 for weather.
Oh, the 4. Ooh, so the next day is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It is windy, bracing wind. It is pushing you guys. I'm gonna roll, see if it actually is a pain in the ass. You guys are headed west.
Yeah.
Yeah. Headed west, motherfuckers.
Hey,
What?
there's children here.
Yep.
Sorry.
And not just
I can't
us.
hear. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, Chester.
Huh? Oh, the family show? Yeah. That's out the
Yeah.
window quite a while ago.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just want to talk to the girl. You guys are the ones who are being perverted.
What are you talking
Mhm.
about?
You have already stated your intentions like 4 or 5 times. Don't try and
Yeah.
say that you're
Have
now
a
Mr. Good
lovely
Guy.
And in
relationship with
private,
this
I
young
tell the
lady.
girl it's her choice. They can't
So-
make you sleep with them.
The wind is at your back
Well,
today.
Oh,
So
that's good.
Yeah, at
so-
least it's not cutting through in your face and slowing you down. But
yeah.
you know what?
Beating us
Not
up.
that you guys have sales or anything, but if you did, it would be interesting. So
Poor
we're
horses.
we're going to travel our 3 hexes again,
It's good.
right?
Let's
Okay.
go.
So let's just run through. Well, wait, I don't need this anymore. But all shit, where is everything? Okay. Oh, I'm Joe Biden. Okay, so hold on. Put this
Come on,
Are
together.
you
man.
running for president now?
No, but I'm gonna pardon you, everybody in the party.
Yay.
Hey.
Because I needed it.
Yeah,
You need
It's
I don't
all-
care. Yeah. That's what that guy thinks he is. So campaign map you go through hex 0809. Okay. Yeah, that's the next hex, and this is we got a open forest kind of areas to your left and right, and it's more of the sandy kind of beach woods. If there's any foraging again, let's go ahead and do the passive foraging. I think with this one, you lose one. You're going to lose one to your success rate because you're not like stopping and
then.
spending the time to it.
Then I literally can't forage anyway.
You can always win. One is, you would always have that one chance for success. So,
Gotcha.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
get a -1 to my foraging.
Yeah,
Foraging.
but
yeah.
if you get a 6, it's a chicken dinner, winner kind of thing.
Winner chicken.
I got
I
five, so
rolled.
Well, the
With
-1, I
-1,
don't get
4.
anything.
I rolled a 4 total.
Okay. So nobody got anything, y'all.
No.
Maybe
We all
maybe I'm
suck.
being
Windy.
too harsh. You all suck. It is windy. It's kind of a rough day to do it. That's fine. So then, also as we go through this part of the woods, you're in the ditchway. Let's see. Every half a mile or so, you see where like the road is riddled with like these 6-foot long red eyeless worms burrowing and writhing.
Oh, more worms.
Are those the
Ew.
things that
Those are gross.
chewed into the trees?
What? Oh,
Remember the trees had wormholes in them?
those.
But these are different worms, right?
Yeah, that was back a hex. Yeah, no. No, I don't know. I don't know.
The
You don't know.
trees have worms.
But there are these like 6-foot long worms, and either you can just try and wait for them to pass, or make them.
Well, I'm at the front.
I looked at Denrick.
so
I looked at Denrick, and I'm like, no wonder you wanted to get out of this place. It's awful.
it's the worst. I'm in front, so I'm gonna yell back to my cleric friend. You want to kill some more worms?
Not really.
All right. Think we can get around them?
Well, they're not in the road. He said they're on the side.
Oh, I thought he said they were in the road. All right.
No, and the sandy soil around the road is riddled.
Oh,
with-
gotcha.
yeah.
Yeah.
and none across.
Can we walk by them without them attacking us, or are they too close?
Right now they're not. Yeah, these worms are not coming
Aggressive.
at you right now. They don't seem. But there you go, aggressive.
Okay.
They're
right,
more,
I tell
they're more
everybody to
furtive, but
Just
they're
slow down a little bit and be cautious. Try not to agitate these creatures, and we keep going.
okay. That's now led us to the next hex, which is 0710. And this is the bustling town of Lankshorn. Bum,
We've done
ba-da-dum. You've
We've
made
done
it
did it.
through you've exited the Dolmenwood. You are now back into a farmland.
And
You're
this
in
is
the high.
0710, right?
This is, and you are
Yeah.
now in the High Wold.
And this is called Lank. How do you spell it?
Lank Shorn, Shorn, Lankshorn. Notice how I spell the second part first and then repeat myself as just to be as dyslexic as possible.
As difficult as possible. Yes.
It's not. Not only do I read this way, but I also think this way. So it is just my life. My wife
What is he here
manages
to do again?
My
Or
wife
we're
manages
just
the
passing
checkbook
through?
because I suck.
Most
Okay.
of the time that's the case.
It'll probably, seeing as it will, if we keep going, we'll be camping in the woods. Whereas tomorrow we can head to High Hankle in one go. So we might want to just find
Camp
Yeah.
here
an inn
tonight.
in Langshorn and spend the night
Hang
here.
out, play Nintendo.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean you're a bow shot from Langshorn is just like a bow shot from where you are. So and beyond that is the rolling plains of the High Wold.
Yeah.
And you're now in Briggle country. This is Briggle country, bitch.
Oats.
So
Briggle
yeah,
Creek.
we'll
Oh, is
stay
that
at
what that smell is?
Langshorn. What is the reputation of Langshorn for those who are not from here?
So Langshorn is ruled by Longhorns since time immemorial. The someone, oh, your grandfather told you that this town has recently come under control of Lord Malbleet, and Lord Malbleet is the nastiest noble of the realm. He's one of the most horrifying ones to have as a ruler for the common folk.
So we shouldn't stay here, is what you're telling me.
No, I'm not telling you anything like that. I'm just telling you the guy who. It's not like he lives here. This is just a village. You know, it's not his It's not his keep. He's just the guy who's just took it over. There was a war, right, between these nobles, and he's the one who's now in control. But he's just a bastard. And like, remember the inn that you're at last night had a coat of arms and a picture of Ramius. And so that, right? So now you're kind of like crossed over into different territory.
I see. Is there an inn in this village?
Oh yeah. This is a good sized settlement. So I can do the deed again. It's kind of cool. You guys have been into like 3 different settlements tonight. So the exploration bonus is
Yeah, where are we on this
today,
map?
man.
Can you put us in the correct location?
Boop.
Oh, Langshorn. Yeah, it's pretty big. Yeah.
Yeah. It definitely has a good size. There's a large church in town. I'm just pulling up the.
Oh, there is a church in town, so I should.
Every town has a church. Sorry, like there was one at Dreg. There was one at the Woodcutters encampment.
Oh, I see. Okay, I didn't know. Well, we're going to get an inn, like we did last time, and I will go make my presence known at the church as I probably should. So.
Yeah, there's the Horn Stoats Rest is the inn. Let me pull up that one cool map that has. Where is it?
And we get to see you swear again. Nice.
Possibly if I deal with this crap. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like this. All right. So you're coming in from the east, and as off the whatchamacallit, the ditchway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as the church is that largest building in town that you see as you come up to it. That's the Church of Saint Pastry. And as you approach, I mean, the whole crew would be there because you haven't gotten to the inn yet, but it's antique stone, these really striking steeples, and a riot of carvings just depicting gargoyles and angels battling all around the steeple. It's really, really, really cool. The entrance has an archway lined with marble carvings of a friar, who's also known as Saint Pastry, laying hands beneficently on hordes of cattle, as you do. As you go inside, everyone goes inside, or just whoever does.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
in contrast to like the grand exterior, the interior is really simple and is very rustic, as is lacquered wooden pews, a stone block for an altar. It's a very, very calm, serene. There's a 5-foot high statue of Saint Pastry, who, by the way, for those who are in the know or would like to know, he is the patron saint of butchers and of well borers, ones who bore the holes for wells. And he's holding a meat cleaver and a shovel.
Makes perfect sense.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yes. So there are like people solemnly supplicating. There is a father going around, talking to visitors. He was coming down from the balcony and is greeting people, saying, talking to one another. He notices the crew because you do all stand out as a group of adventurers who just entered his church, and he asks you well, welcome, my children. Are any of you afflicted with any horrible diseases or whatnot? Any of you
No,
from
Father.
Drag need curing?
Just
no.
here to we're passing through. I'm going to my orders to recognize my orders leader in High Hinkle, and we're just passing through. And I thought I would show respect, and I bow my head.
So, a new cleric of the Lich Wardens. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I am Father Egwin Doby, and I am let's see, very happy to have you all come here and worship and make your tithe and be at peace.
Okay, very good. I bow my head and I do whatever the crossing thing I'm supposed to do for the Plurantines. I'm assuming because they have the 5 rays, I just put them through my hair in a very cool way, and that's how they do. So, all right.
That's an interesting take on that. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. And so this is the all right, yeah. So if you were going to spend time pray at the shrine,
No, not really. I just show my respect, then
okay.
I go to the inn, then I get up the next day and I head to High Ankle.
Okay. So
I'll
yeah,
pay the ties and go to the inn and see if the girl wants to go shopping or not. If
So
there's something she wants.
Yeah, let's take her shopping.
So if
Why are you so
Oh my God.
interested in my?
I'm gonna get some coffee. You guys enjoy.
So just take off 5 silver for tithe. Just say
Okay.
something simple like that. Yeah. And you go to the inn. It's just this high gabled wooden building. And let's see, what kind of fare do they have here? This is a common. So, it is again like, what did I say? 9 silver for food per person. So
We're
9
not
silver.
talking particularly food. We're talking about any kind of items. Or
I'm doing the inn money real quick. So
okay.
for your horse, it's 4. For a meal, it's 3. For sleep, it's 2. All silver. Okay. Now, you want to go to the market. It's a really windy day, but there is. Let's see. It depends on what day of the week is this, because the markets are held twice a week. So let me look at the calendar, see where we're at. I did not set that up, but I know where we're at. I just have to look at it. But in the meantime, everyone else can be talking about what a great job I'm doing. So go ahead.
Oh wow, you're doing such a great job.
He's amazing. I can't even believe it.
I think I believe so much.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you. You guys are great.
Do we get bonus XP for that?
Just you.
Yeah.
Just him.
And you. And you.
Okay, cool.
Right?
Sorry, guys, you missed your chance.
You did. You guys suck.
I'm gonna hold you to it at the end. I'm gonna be like, how much bonus XP do I get for sucking up to the DM?
1.
I pay $100 for a good. Never mind. Here, hold on. Let's see.
Yeah, that doesn't come off too good.
That's well.
Oh man.
All right, 1, 2, 3. We are actually on Moot. We're on the 4th. We're in the middle of the week. So there is a market. The market has food, drink, livestock, produce, cider, cheeses, horses, mounds, and that kind of thing. So the Moot is really the food. There isn't going to be clothing and whatnot in the market for her. Let's see the size of this place. You could find a tailor. Are you looking to get her armor? Are you looking to get her something like that to keep her
See,
safer?
I'm trying to go. Does she want her freedom? That's what I'm trying to figure. If she wants to go off of her own by herself, when I traditionally, helped
Sure.
her escape, I wasn't meant for her to become a follower, but it just happened.
Right. Yeah. No, I totally get that.
But she can
Well,
hang around with me if there's something else she needs. I'm not going to be her baby mama. I mean,
well, if
or
she
whatever you
hangs around,
call that, a
if she
money
hangs
mama.
around,
Money
Wait,
mama.
what?
Money mama.
What, lady?
This explains the resistance. Okay.
What?
I would hope you wouldn't be the baby mama.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What was that?
I
What
think
is
she
it
meant
called?
babysitter.
Babysitter?
No. When a woman gets a guy that pays for everything.
A sugar daddy.
Sugar daddy.
Sugar
Sugar daddy.
mama.
I'm not going to be her sugar mama.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay.
That's better.
That's
I'll be a
very
sugar
yeah.
I mean,
Well,
if
I
she
mean,
wants to train to be an archer or something like that, I can help her with that.
Well, they probably should teach her something besides whoring. Crying out loud. Nobody wants
I
to
didn't
be a
teach her
whore.
that.
she's kind of I mean, she's really. She's like, I thank you for getting me out of there. That was the worst. I didn't. I don't. I was an orphan, and they told me they were going to help me, and next thing I know, my life was horrible. Took a horrible turn. So I'm grateful to you, and I want to be a help to you if I can. I don't have anything, so if I were to go on my own, I would be destitute.
Okay.
And I have
so,
and
yeah. I can still pay you by the month. That's all right.
I'll
I'll earn
the
it.
hour.
Is there a florist or anything here?
Possibly.
Oh,
So she said I would work for it,
Okay.
I mean,
No, that's
but I don't have any
okay. See,
gear.
these are things
I could
I
teach her
didn't
how to
know
use a
about you.
sword.
I didn't know you were an orphan. Left. Now we know we're communicating. That's important.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a few days and it's about time someone talked to me besides just hitting on me. So
Oh, tell me
I
about your
I've
appreciate
been
it.
trying
childhood.
to talk to
If
her. I
he
keep
continues and you don't want him to hit on you,
Well,
tell
he's
him.
not
If he
he's
continues, well, okay, go ahead. If not,
it's not like he's repulsive. So
Oh,
That's right.
ooh.
but who knows what the next guy in the next town's going to look like, girl? You might
not-
want to say whatever
well,
you
you
got
know what they
left.
say, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow. Okay.
What?
Remember, he's
That's
suave. Remember, my character's suave. He knows how to talk
Mhm.
to ladies. He's just not allowed. Every time he tries to, somebody cock blocks him. Damn it!
Well, I mean,
I'm like,
it's like anything else. So if you want to buy her gear, you want to get her like leather armor, or do you want to try and find a
I can
bladesmith?
teach her to use a sword. We have extra swords.
we have extra swords. If she wants
Yeah.
to learn how to use a blade, yeah, he can teach her right there.
Mm-hmm.
Give him a
Okay.
reason to put his hands on her.
So
I
you
tell
can
him, mind her. Don't.
under your direction, she'll train with him. That's fine. So you're gonna actually make this a character that can potentially level up. Okay,
He's
is
another
that
fighter?
if now that being the goal, she will get a
Never
percent.
mind. Never mind.
Huh?
She can be a follower. She can be a follower.
Oh, for crying out loud! I will give her a percentage. We need more help. We're gonna need more fighters for
Yeah.
sure.
It's
We're
a
gonna need
percentage
more
of the
people.
parties. I mean, she just gets
Oh,
a part
percentage
of the
of the parties, huh? They
All
might
right,
not
whatever.
want to share.
I'm not going to
Whatever.
twist your fucking arm. Do whatever you
No.
want. I don't mean, whatever. So just
Ooh.
tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. You don't want her a follower? Or you
Maybe
want
on
her a follower?
Yeah, I want her.
Okay. Okay. And you just want to follow her, or do you want her to be like a like a NPC, kind of
Level up
adventure?
with us and fight with us potentially.
Yes. Okay. Then that's the deal. So still need a sword. You've got a sword. If you her armor class is 10 right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is there anybody who could sell armor here? You said the market's
Yes.
in town.
Yes. I mean, the market is a market, they'll sell produce, they'll sell goods, wares, and different things, but there are people who have professions. There's a blacksmith
Yep.
who has skills here.
He's got the skills to pay the bills.
He's very, yeah. So you ask around at the market and they tell you about Jeremy, who is one of the best bladesmiths in the whole realm.
Excellent. Wonderful. Let's go see him. If you want to train, you're going to need something more than just clothing. Can't be having you standing out there holding just a sword and getting one hit and falling over dead.
So we can just go with the standard here for weapons.
Still waiting.
We want to buy.
Mm.
Oh my! He's still waiting. So adventuring gear.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was loading forever. And
Yeah,
for some reason the character has pulled out a rock. Just randomly.
Okay, well, we already have a long sword she can just have.
Good. So shield is 10 gold, chainmail is 40.
Let's get her. I'll cover that. I'll get her chainmail. I'll get her a shield. So that's 50 gold.
So now her AC
She's gonna be
is
my apprentice. I don't need her getting killed in the very first fight.
her AC is 15.
Okay. So it was 50 gold, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so boom.
I just want to clear it with Lady one more time. You don't want to train her, and you want Thundero's okay with training her? Is that the decision that you want to do?
Yeah, he can train her.
Okay.
What was her name again?
Lilibeth.
Lilibeth. I knew it was Lily something.
Yeah, Lilideth.
It's spelled PROU, prostitute.
She's not a prostitute anymore. She's a noble fighter, Chester.
Okay.
Gosh.
She's level 0 fighter.
Yeah, he's making her a better woman.
That's right.
We'll roll up stats later after the stream.
Woman.
Okay. So after your adventure here in Langshorn, was there anything else? I just want to make sure we're hitting any rumor. Anyone want to dig up the rumor mill? All that kind of stuff is okay. Nope. Okay. So hitting the road.
Jack.
Everyone's cool with that? Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Sure.
Perfect. Okay. So then from there we're going to Hexomania. So 1, 2, 3 will put you in High Hankel. You go through 0, 7, 1, 1. 0, 6, 1, 1. And High Hankel is in 0, 5, 1, 2. Okay. So I am going against all of my annoying habits of describing everything. And we're just going straight to High Hankel. Okay. It's an ancient. Yeah.
Your mic has got a ton of distortion coming through.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Maybe I can fix that. It's been like that the whole night.
Chester, look at
Sounds like
this.
you're in the windy day.
This is what it's giving me for some reason. I don't get it at all. But
I think it's
I love
perfect.
He summons rocks apparently.
No, it's perfect. No, he's so proud of it too, and it turns into a little creature. No, that's perfect. That's what we'll go with that.
Are we any better?
He really looks like Wolverine now. Holy crap!
Much clearer.
he's so upset it's gone.
What?
That's right.
The generation.
Were you laughing at me when I left?
No,
D&D
D&D stuff.
shit.
D&D stuff. This is the generation it came up with for Thundaro's character.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Wasn't
D&D
aware
stuff.
I could do this.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
and I'm sorry. Go ahead, Bill.
Oh my gosh!
Sorry,
What's with the rock?
I don't know.
It's got a floating egg rock.
That's it. I now have rock summoning abilities.
And then it turns into a rabbit, and he shoves it down his armor.
Yep. Okay, all right, I'm sorry.
Okay, cool. No, you're cool. So the town of High Hankel is like the sprawling capital of the High Wold. Okay, so it sits in like the south of this hex, but patchwork of fields all around it, farms and thorps, right? The town walls are like this hulking sandstone wall girds all the inner town. So it's similar to how Brackenwold was, where there is a multitude of shacks and buildings and commerce on the outside of this wall, and on the inside, it even becomes more of a labyrinth of roads and mismatch. And it's such a labyrinth that it actually builds on top of itself. So they have a second story town, as it were, as you start to get more into the center of the town. So pulling up that map book, if I still have it up, I don't know. Things are just that stupid program. What's a better program? Anyone, tell me.
What program
PDF.
are you using?
Just
I just
Adobe.
open everything with Brave. It works fine.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just do that. Let's just do that. All right, hold on.
Just
Hold on a
do
second.
it.
I'm gonna try
Just
that.
do it.
But I don't know what kind of
Open
functionality you're
with
looking for.
Brave. Well, like on my tablet, I use Read Era, and it works really, really well. Okay, Brave is more like old school.
Yeah, it's very simple.
Before, yeah, they started to get all freaking fancy.
That's pretty much Brave
Yeah.
in general. That's pretty much what it is. It's just old school Chrome.
Yeah,
Right.
that's perfect forever. That's what we're going to do. Thank you.
Mm.
Now I'm just waiting for
Oh,
Lady.
boy.
Last one.
Okay.
Yeah, ladies are all coming out horribly, so or they're just too long.
Let's see if I can get a 2-page
Or, I
spread
mean,
on here.
too much, too many megabytes.
Fit to width. Rotate. Where's 2-page spread? It's too simple, isn't it? No 2-page spread.
Just
It
click,
might be,
right
yeah.
click, right click, right click.
Yeah, same options.
I've had it do it before. I don't know why it's not doing it.
Maybe
don't
the
know.
3 dots on the upper right hand side, maybe?
Yeah.
No, the other
burger.
upper right hand side. Yeah.
2-page view.
Two-page view.
Oh, awesome.
Boom.
Was I
There it is.
useful? I was useful.
Yeah, it's the book is
Chester
formatted like
Just
Yeah.
limit it to like
Valley.
5 seconds or something like that. There's probably a limitation you can do on the program, GOP.
Everything hates me.
Why?
Everybody hates me.
Open it up at
Anyway, we're in
know.
High Hankel, so
You are. Use alls and high ankle.
all
Tell
right.
us about the Ians. What are you doing here, by the way, Chester? I don't even know. What are we coming
This
for?
is
I
his
have
hometown.
I have been sent by the DM to go and present myself to my orders. I am a Lich Warden, right?
Yeah.
So I've been told I have to present myself to my orders leader, who is in High Hankel. So I am here to present myself. I would assume there's going to be some little ceremony. Maybe I get a cookie.
Oh, I
Always.
got a lot of cookies.
Good as over cookie.
Be good. But that's why we're here.
Yeah.
Lovely.
For cookies?
Cookies it is.
Cookies
For
it is.
duckies. Yeah. High Hankel. This thriving town. So that church would be
I figure
So
on the right, that square top tower.
Well, no, there's a little steeple in church right there. It looks just like it's got a nave and everything. It's right next to the big tower on the
Yeah.
left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's right
Yep.
there.
Either
I
way.
see that tower, and I'm like, I wonder what that tower would look if it was on fire.
That's a good thoughts. You should work on that. But go to an inn, put yourself up, pay for all that stuff, and then I go present myself to my order. I do
So we'll
that.
send you.
So,
We'll go to in.
The what in?
The rubba.
Rubba-dubba-dabba-doo.
How do you spell that?
It's the
Like it
Flintstones
sounds, like it sounds, my friend.
All right, that's enough from me.
Yes, indeed.
Listen, you're in the town of
Daddly-dibby-dibby-doo. Yeah. So there's an inn that this. I hate you right here. Whoop. This is your inn. Okay. This the church, yeah. Sure, we'll say that's the church. Actually, there's two places here. Whoop. You see this little thing? That's the church.
Mhm.
The inn. All right, so everything that's in this cobalt, like darker Prussian, whatever blue, that's known as the balustrade. Balustrade. How you pronounce that, Chester? Do you understand?
Balustrade.
Thank you. That's when you have like a balcony in a
Upper
second
level.
story, right? Yeah,
Yes.
the upper decker, like when you poop on top of the toilet, it's the
Yeah.
upper decker. So that
Infamous. Yeah.
area is all. I don't want to talk to AI. Fuck off. Oh my god, hide this. Okay, so all that darker blue is all like multiple levels of stories, right? Exaggerated, like there's some magic that has to be involved to have like things balance as precariously as they are. It's like, but okay, so we're gonna go. So you guys are in the inn. You run off to the church, to get married, as it were, to your faction.
To the Lord.
To the Lord.
No one said anything about celibacy, so
Okay, so
True.
this the church has quite an austere appearance, as a big like contrast to the rest of that area. It's very decadent, very hedonistic. The wares are tawdry. The place is just very New Orleans kind of vibe to it. Loud music.
Sin everywhere.
The smut outside of the church, the balustrade. Okay, the church itself is very austere. You have guards at the front gate. They recognize your livery as a cleric, and they give you the nod and ask for who and what. State your business. You do.
I'm here to see Joan Abelwright.
Commander.
How much music are we talking about here?
Yeah,
pretty.
You're still in the inn. I don't want to let you loose quite yet. So
Okay.
but it is your town. So you can take it as you would.
Take it real good.
Sweet.
Yeah, get on with it. And then the commanders, you would refer to her.
Sure.
We'll just put her in some church sounding name, the Reflectory. I don't know what that is. That sounds right.
No.
And she greets you and says, "Young, what's the name? Witherspoon? Windsor?
We'll go with that.
You have been. I have heard of your coming. I've heard tell of your bravery in the lands by the old abbot Hargle."
Oh, that is good, Commander.
Which is good. And I have heard of your campaign to rediscover the ancient tomb of your forefather, the Knight Sir Clued, and bring honor upon your family and to return those lost artifacts to glorify the church and the one true God. And with the performance of such deeds, I have this writ, which now has inducted you into the Order of the Lich Wardens and the Order of Saint Cygnus. You have a crown, a medallion of a crown, indigo, accoutrement on the outside of the medallion with the crown in the center, or the skull in the center. That is your badge of.
It's a skull with a laurel on the head.
Yeah, and that'll also be you'll get your livery, which will be like a tabard of purple and gray, with that coat of arms on it. And she has, for you, asked you to tell her what you thought of the abbot, and did he try and put you on any fool errands?
Yes, I thought he was a wise, learned man. I respect his efforts that he's put in to try to understand history, and he definitely wanted me to help with understanding what the situation with the Drune circles are that are holding the Cold Prince in place.
He told you of the triple compact that was of ancient of old to bind the Cold Prince to the land of Phrygia,
Indeed.
I believe. And he has requested that you verify the current state of the strength of that
Of the binding
circle.
stones. Yes, Commander.
This is a honorable and quite dangerous task, and I feel that you are not ready. But the need for that is great.
I will grow into it, Commander.
I would prefer not to lose your life so swiftly by trying to contact the Drune.
Well, you are my commander, so you may put me to what task you wish.
I know that. You don't need to tell me that.
That was being respectful now. Come on.
I know, you are. Sorry, I was being a smartass. But it was fun. It's not so often I get to be in charge of you. So I'm going to milk it.
He's gone mad with power.
Milking it like he does his mice. All right.
No, rice. I make rice milk. You know how hard it is to milk rice? They have the tiniest nipples.
That's true.
So then, now we're going to...
First bees, now rice?
The bees were like the woodcutters.
Go back to bees' asses. Okay, let's try. Move forward.
I don't know. If you didn't notice, the woodcutters were having fun with you.
Sure, they were drunk.
Yeah. You can't really believe what they say when they're drunk, but it's fun. Okay, so don't always believe everything that comes out of my mouth, because it's not always me speaking; it's the NPCs. So the this one, but Abelwright, Commander Abelwright, wants you to perform your duties in Dolmenwood, to report back via messenger or in person if things are dire. But as you are to be commended to make sure those things that should be dead stay dead,
certainly,
as well. And with that, the most greatest concern she has now is the current state of the ruined Abbey of St. Cluid.
St. Cluid or Chide?
Not Sir Chide, but St. Cluid.
St. Cluid. And
Clewyd.
Okay, and
maybe that's just Clued. Is that just Clued?
Spell it again.
Clewyd. How do you say that, Chester? Let's see. Actually, we have an appendix in here.
I would say Clued.
Clued? Okay. So, St. Clued is the only actual saint.
It could be Claywood, though.
Could be Claywood? Okay.
Claywood.
Let me look in the appendices. There is a uncommon spell, that's actual spells. Pronunciation guide. Clewyd, or the common is Clewyd. The posh people say Clued. Right. So she would say Clued.
Okay, so St. Clued.
All right.
And I need to do what with him?
He's dead. There's not much to do with him. But his abbey is in ruins, and I fear that there may be undead there that need to be put to rest. Now, those undead that are threatening, dispatch in such manner. Those undead that are peaceful, dispatch in that manner.
Okay.
That-
And where
no.
is this?
It is north of Prigwort.
I see. And where am I to be stationed in Prigwort?
Yeah, you could. Prigwort is a great place to be stationed. You may see if the tower of the Sweeney Tower, if they would take you. They also are north of Prigwort, and it has been recently. What is it when oh my gosh, I'm pulling a blank.
Consecrated?
No, no, like when a fort has been like restocked or like someone activates like a place.
Resupplied?
Yeah, it's not exactly
Restationed?
restation's good enough. The
Renovated?
no, 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 no.
Occupied.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's now the headquarters for the Order of Saint Sedge. And that is Commander Harrowmore's headquarters.
Okay.
And it could be, could give you a writ to the Order of Sedge.
Is it fortified?
Fortified, yes. Outside of Prigwort. They are also in charge of the safety of Dolmenwood, and I believe the commander is the sister of the Lady Harrowmore, or she is, I don't believe she is. She is the sister of the Lady Harrowmore, and they are fortifying the northern area of the Brackenwold's dominion from the Naglord. And the fear of his incursions and war are at hand, and due to his chaotic nature, I am concerned that the Abbey of St. Clude is becoming more corrupt.
Okay. And this this writ, who's the boss?
The Commander Harrowmore. Harrowmore. HARROWMOOR. She's smoking hot.
Oh. Is that the one who almost ripped my nose off? No, that was a knight.
No, that was a knight of
No.
Brackenwold.
Ripped my other character's nose off.
She's a hard-headed pragmatist, little interest in matters of theory. She is quite an accomplished tactician and has served the Order of Saint Siege in warfares to the south. And now she's
Okay.
returned to Dolmenwood to defend the king's borders, or the duke's borders, from the potential of the corrupting influence of the Nag Lord. I desire word on the current state of the ruined Abbey of St. Clude, for I fear that the crypts are becoming overrun by the undead.
Okay.
I would also want to have the return of the lost hand of St. Cygnus, which is rumored to be buried in the crypts of the Abbey.
Okay.
And to this end, I give you a writ. She finishes it, signs it, seals it, hands it to you. That allows you permission to barrack at the fortification of Sweeney Tower.
Sweeney Todd.
Sweeney
Sweeney
Tower,
Todd.
which is under Harrowmore.
Under the Order of Saint Sedge.
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 No
Sedge.
problem.
Thank you.
And just for referencing here, where is the order, the Tower of Harrowmore? And so I'm assuming that would
It
be
is
the tower's in 1105 and the Abbey's in 1104.
the tower is in 06.
So it literally is right in Prigwort. Okay.
It is in the same 6 mile hex.
Sure.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the Abbey is?
The Abbey is to the north. Oh, we are. There we go.
Oh, this one came out cool.
There. So it is close to the lake. She doesn't know it's on the other side of Hagsaddle. So you could go back, cut through the Hagsaddle if you wish to lose one or two companions that annoy you, or take the safe way around through Prigwort.
So you'll give me that hex when we do it. Okay.
Yeah, I can look it up. I just didn't want to.
It's probably 906, I would assume.
Yeah, it's something.
He's fingering out the map, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
I really want a real book. I want to be a real boy.
Be a real boy one day.
It's a 906. 0906.
Hey,
See?
Chester, check out the last two ones I just sent you, or I just posted in D&D stuff. Those ones are much better compared to the other ones I've generated for those characters, because most of them just came out horribly.
I like how my hand turns into a blade. I'm
Yep.
basically the T-1000.
Yep.
So there is, if you wish to learn more about the Abbey, you may research the tomes that we have in the church. Yeah.
I shall do that. And let me just check. This is the Abbey of St. Cloud. Yep.
Yeah. I'm getting Chris Pine vibes off of that.
I
animation.
am too. The face definitely changed a lot.
Yeah. Ladies
Kinda
looks
got
really
old
cool.
as he got up.
Yeah, it's funny because ladies one, I specifically went into the editor just because every time I try to do anything with the bow, it always came out just ridiculous. So I like specifically said, "Hey, don't move any of this part of the body," but that's basically what it moved. But
Yeah.
it
Why
actually...
do you don't even need artists anymore? It's just the whole life is wasted.
Oh, bro,
Um,
you have no idea how crazy it's getting. They can generate whole podcasts now that you can call in and talk to like a caller on the radio.
Oh yeah,
And
no,
it's
I
just
saw
AI.
that.
You can just
It's
talk to them,
crazy.
just like AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you guys want to spend any time here in Henkel, you want to spend the night and hit the road,
Well,
we
we probably
can.
should spend the night, yeah.
Well, no, definitely.
I
And
would
of
like
course, I'm
to.
searching in the library. But basically, we have a 5-day trip back to Prigport. So
Yep.
Yeah.
I would
And
like to.
I don't think I have
do
another
some-
hour in me though. I mean, so if we did
Yeah,
we did about
oh,
15
no,
minutes.
that's fine.
We could,
That's fine. That's fine.
that still puts us at 3 hours, right? So
I would like to do some like carousing or whatever it's.
yeah,
called.
you want to do carousing? Okay.
Yeah, do some carousing.
I'm gonna
Okay.
train my apprentice for a while.
I mean, you got a day to do it here. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I'm
fine.
going to stick with the rock. I like the rock better.
Now,
Do you
to be
smell what
fair,
he's cooking?
the prompts was supposed to be that a bird was pooping on his shoulder.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
You guys are so ungrateful for the man who saved your entire lives the other day.
I like the one where she stands, but I have to crop it for hers. So the one where she's just drawing her bow is better. And
Yeah.
I'll change it out for this one as well. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I put 20 of gold into that carousing or whatever it is.
So carousing 20 gold is not really. I'm not sure if that was a good number. I think you wanted more because all you're going to get is 20 XP.
Oh,
right.
I'll put 100 in then.
Okay, so you would get 100 XP. And then I'm just looking for that
grapes.
where I put that carousing chart.
Okay. I just found my actual character sheet just now, so I've been looking for it like all night.
Yeah, I was only supposed to be out of town for a few days. I finally got back last night, so it's.
Yeah, how was that trip?
Wow.
Well, we can talk about that.
Yeah, it's definitely offline thing.
Oh boy, was that good, huh?
Yeah, that good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Son of a gun. Okay. Current. No, crit chart. Did I put it in the crit chart? No. Okay. I will just Oh man, Google that thing.
I have a question.
Yeah, shoot.
If I train her, does she gain experience at all, or is it just
Yep.
full
No,
You have to
this is going to
share
be.
your XP with her.
We're going to start. You'll start giving her XP as we adventure.
Okay.
Um,
Starting now or starting next time?
I'd say starting next time.
Next
There
time.
was nothing. I mean, this was like just an exploratory thing.
Mm-hmm.
We could do that, but where I don't care. Let's see. Here's oh, I hate these guys, but I'm going to their site anyways. The original. Okay, we'll go to the original rules. Party like it's 999. Okay. So let's grab this PDF real quick.
Something in my eye.
Mhm.
Oh, it's the worst feeling in the world when you got something in your eye.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so bad I think it's worse when you have your arm is numb. Okay. So what you're going to do, you need at least, okay, so you could do at least 20 XP if you want. Okay.
I'll put 100 in.
Okay. And let's see, thieves who are members of a local guild can spend 50 more. All right, no, we're not doing that. So a town are worth D8 times 200. What the fuck? Okay, so the larger the place, the more gold you can spend. You're going to roll a 3d6.
Okay.
Okay. And if it's equal to or less than your wait.
Yours came out real cool, Thundero.
Nice. Noise.
Roll one. Okay, wait a second. If a PC
Roll
is hanging
what?
around Yield Village with nothing better to do, they can roll 1d6 and spend 100 gold piece times the roll on liquor and or lechery. The character gains experience equal to the gold spent. Carousing occurs at the beginning of a session, and normally only characters that ended their last adventure in a town or city can take advantage. So roll God, that doesn't really give me a fucking number. Hold on. I'll try.
Okay.
Try one other style. Found another one. Once per session, while in a civilized settlement, a PC can choose to carouse in order to gain extra XP. A PC who goes carousing must choose to spend a certain amount of gold, limited by the size of settlement. The result determines how much they actually spend and how much XP they gain. So we are in a town, or is this a city? All right. So then we look at hi, Henkel. Hi, Henkel. Mr. Henke. Hi, Henkel.
I'm displaying the animations, by the way.
Okay, cool.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Cool. Nope.
Let's seize them.
Looking to God. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Heavenly man. Goat. Satyr.
Super wizard, dude. That one came out great, man.
Yeah,
So High Henkel is a large town, so we're just call it a town. So you're going to spend 1d8 times 150.
1d8 times 150. Okay.
If the die roll is higher than the carouser's level, they still gain the listed XP, but must roll on the carousing mishaps table.
Ladies.
Okay. The amount of gold spent more than the PC has on hand. They owe money to someone nefarious or must borrow it from other PCs.
It's perfect that he's waving.
So I rolled a 4 times 150, 600.
So it costs, you end up spending 600.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez.
gold. You get 600 XP plus your 10%.
I didn't even see mine.
Okay. So,
All right. So you were going to roll on the carousing mishaps table, right? What level are you?
Hold on. I'm level. Hold on. I'm trying to add this.
Oh, sorry.
lady,
Yes.
since you have your Lizbeth, your NPC,
Yes.
please find a picture that you like for her and give it to GOP.
Okay,
Oh. Okay.
Find a pretty one.
how much experience did I get for that again?
Who said that?
660.
Who said what?
660.
Who do I think? Wasn't
So I'm down
Chester?
to like
Right.
610 in gold then.
Okay. Now, what
Okay.
level are you?
I am a level.
You're at least 5 or 6.
Yeah, I can't remember if I'm on.
Because I'm a level 4, but I'm expensive.
True. I have a real quick question.
Yeah.
In this town, is there anywhere where I can pay for training for me and her?
Yeah, but it's going to be a week of training.
Gotcha.
We'll look at it. There is a. We could do that. I would do probably 1,000 gold for a level. I honestly, I want her.
I'm a level 4.
You're level 4. Okay, so you are cool.
Yeah,
You don't have to. You don't get it. You just spend the extra gold. No mishaps.
Okay.
Okay. Who else?
I'm studying in the library.
1,000 gold.
Who else?
I'm gonna spend 100 gold.
You want to spend 100 gold. What level are you?
3.
Okay, roll a d8.
Uno.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you spend 150 and you do not get any mishaps. So you get 150 XP. And you can add your bonus to it. So you get 120 total, right? Okay. Bondero said he was training. Okay.
Well,
so
I don't have. If you're going to do 1,000, I don't have 1,000 gold. So
no, it's 100 to start.
Oh, okay. So are we doing? You said 1,000 for a level, so 100 would be a tenth of a level.
I'm thinking that we're doing experience points. So I mean,
Yep.
okay, no, it was to go back to that because that was kind of off the cuff and I had to think about it for a second. But traditionally, it was like, and this is an advanced Dungeons and Dragons rule. It was like you had to train to level up. Yeah, and that's not something in this system I wanted to do because that would cost you. Everybody would have to pay to level up. So instead, she'll get experience. And actually, if you go and look at the retainers, I think it talks about a little bit. Usually, they start off as a class. She's not going to start off as a class, but if we go look at the retainer, where is that? Specialist retainers 134, 136. So we would call her like a townfolk status. So she would be everyday townsfolk right now. A level 1 townsfolk, right? So if she wants to become a fighter,
that's what she's after, yeah.
Yeah, that's what she's after. So let's say, what do we have? XP is 10. Let's get her up to 100. Let's just get up to 100 XP and then we'll start her off as level 1. So we could probably start her off as level 1 fighter next game.
Cool. All right, I'll just the 100 gold and she gets to be level 1 basically.
No gold.
Oh, okay.
No gold.
What
the gold is for the gold is for carousing.
What color is her hair?
What do you think? Red.
Oh, is it? Okay. Lizbeth, right?
Lilybeth.
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 GOP, you're gonna roll for carousing?
Actually, could I, since we're kind of spending the day here, could I do some foraging in the nearby forest? With my pig?
That is generally that's gonna be a trip. Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Pretty big town.
I will do some carousing then.
Okay.
Can you do some foraging in the nearby alleys?
Yeah, you're in
right?
a pretty
right.
The population's about 6,000 people, so it does spread out for a bit.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so if you want to do carousing, you have a minimum of 100 gold to buy in.
I'm gonna do 500.
Okay, now roll a d8 for me.
Okay. Let me go over here. Roll a d8. A 1!
Nice. So add another 150 gold onto that.
Okay.
And what's your total?
Well, that'd be 650, right?
So you got 650 XP.
Nice. Okay.
And then you can multiply that times what? It's 1.1 because you're 10%, right?
I got a 5%, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So 1.05. Okay.
Yeah.
And you're just making her a warrior?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, she's my apprentice. Teaching
So
her how to fight.
say 683 XP for the night
Mhm.
for carousing. Okay.
That way she can guard the cart for us, Chester, while we're off doing things.
That's fine. Yeah, I get it.
Or you got another sword arm if you need it. Gretchen, do you want to carouse? Just lady, you want your
No.
No. Okay. Ethereal, you want your character to go carousing with the rest of the guys?
I guess.
Okay, so minimum buy-in's 100 gold.
But can I do another carouse?
Yeah, he did one already.
He already did that.
So are you which die was yours?
Mine was the first one.
I have Goober.
This was right after mine.
Player 13. That was you? I'm sorry. We're done, right? Yeah, that's right. You did. I'm sorry. I don't know why.
Yeah,
we're
done.
My mind disappeared.
Done.
I wanted someone to fuck up. No, okay. No, we're good.
This is why I didn't do it.
Yeah. Testing the it's
she would have been the unlucky one.
She would have rolled
Of
an
course.
8, having to give up like 1,200 gold, and got new tattoos. And
Which I don't think I have
spend the night
anyway,
in a
so,
prison.
probably.
okay,
Well,
so that brings us right up to the top of the hour here. So
perfect. I did find a picture for her. She's got elven ears though, but the expression is perfect.
Uh-oh.
You can edit those ears pretty easily.
Well, I'll throw it over to you. Did you find something, lady?
I posted 2 in the D&D stuff. D&D stuff.
Those are.
They're probably not as good as whatever you got.
They're a little bit
mind
too
that bottom
live
one.
action.
I like that chainmail. That's nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
You made sure she had a big nose, right? And it's crooked. I'm joking.
I found this one. It's got the ear thing,
Ooh.
but she's got the right expression. It's should I really be doing this? Should I be here?
Yeah.
It's
She
perfect.
should. Yeah.
This is a good one.
Right where
other
she
than
belongs.
The ears, yeah.
Yeah, it has
Okay.
the newbie look to it. It's nice.
Did we
And
establish
if
that she's a human?
it fits
She could be.
our art kind of feel we have going on.
I mean, she could technically.
So see what you
have
can
those
do
ears.
with that GOP.
Yeah.
She just has freakishly pointy ears.
No,
Yes.
I can go in
Yeah.
and edit those.
It was her commodity while she was a prostitute.
Yeah, they didn't know why her ears were like that, but
All right,
know.
so yeah, very good. We're at the top of the hour. We had an exploration night. I actually was able to fill the map out quite a bit, which is good. Which is what I was doing the whole time. I was just writing in the map. But nevertheless, we will see you in a month.
It'll be a while.
Oh,
Yeah, because
It'll
I'm
be a
off 3
while.
weeks. So I'll be back the week after that, so a month. But everybody have themselves really good holidays. Enjoy. Hopefully everybody's Christmas and New Year is good. I'm going and I'm not going to bring a phone or nothing.
But your wife will.
I'm sure. Of course she will.
So you're
Yeah.
gonna disappear, is what you're telling us.
Well, half of me. The other half, the female half, will be, I'm sure, online as usual. But yes, no, I'm going to go and I'm going to be quiet for a couple weeks, but then again, she's going to drag me all over the place, I am sure. So
Shopping.
yeah, well, sightseeing and stuff like that, because I think I am going to take a trip to Sardinia, um, for a few
Nice.
days.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, no, it is.
Sardinia.
Yeah, no. Just go hang out in the Mediterranean for a couple of weeks, get away from all the dourness here in Japan. Because here, the holidays in Japan are quiet and like spiritual.
Yeah.
Quiet bunch.
Yeah,
That's boring.
it is.
You're not
very
gonna be
much so.
running a club comes New Year's? Of course not. You won't be in town, so guess
Running a club? What do you mean?
not. Having a concert. But
No,
I guess
no, I
not.
have no concerts. I have no work whatsoever. I'm taking an actual vacation. It's been 20 years, so yeah,
Nice.
I'm going on vacation and enjoy the good food because they got great food, and I'm just going to relax in the sun. It's gonna be good, and hopefully there'll be no major naval battles near me.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you all very much for coming in. We'll see you when we get back. Everybody have good holidays, and later.
Merry Christmas
Bye.
to all,
Happy
and to
holidays.
all a good night.
Very good. Later.
Everybody's kung fu 5.